is bacteria. So destroyers in the ocean, they can't find, they probably, like in the timeline, destroyer could still be forming, you know what I mean? Like the bacteria could still be like in its infancy stage, still like building up. Space Godzilla, if they're gonna go with Space Godzilla. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how Space Godzilla came to be. You know what I'm trying to say? But I just know
in the original one, it was because of Mothra. Mothra has Godzilla cells, and Godzilla cells ended up in I think it was a black hole.
Yeah.
And out came Space Godzilla.
Okay.
I don't know the lore for Godzilla.
It's pretty good, dude.
It's fun. It's fun lore. I like it. Biollante, that was a good one. But they would have to do like a whole movie in on its own for that, because there's a lot to talk about with Biollante.
I did check out,
or just keep doing the comics just to kind of bridge the gap.
Yeah, I read. Was it Godzilla in Hell?
Holy shit,
that
dude!
Thing. Yeah, that's some shit.
It's fucking awesome, man.
Godzilla's like,
read Rulers of Earth by Matt Frank, man. I love his art.
Godzilla's like, I'm going around punching everybody.
So cool.
Dude, did you read the tie-in comic for King of Monsters?
I have both of them for the first one, Awakening. And the King of the Monsters one, yeah, I read it. It was good. Well, I didn't read all of it, but like I read up to the important bits.
You're like, spoilers?
Spoilers, guys, can't do it.
But
spoilers, read a book.
But right. But you know what was really cool about the about like the they kind of filled in, like, if you didn't read the comic, they kind of told you what happened in San Francisco after the whole Muto thing.
Yeah,
like it's like inhabitable, like, because of all the radiation, and like San Francisco's just kind of gone, like, it's just like destroyed buildings and like fucking plants everywhere, kind of like the Earth is reclaiming itself, you know what I mean?
And that's one thing that could lead into Biollante, man. So, it's crazy. It's this whole MonsterVerse. It could. Well, we know where. We all have an idea of where the next movie's gonna go, but after that, if they want to go beyond that, which I hope they do, because now is the. Now
it'd be a good time. It'd be a good time to do it,
Yeah, and it's a great time to be a Godzilla fan, man.
Yeah.
And plus, both movies did great at the box office. Like, they went up against some tough movies, but Godzilla, the King of Monsters, they still racked in a lot, enough to keep going. You know what I mean? Because like the sales showed, like, it's people are going to the, like, to see these movies, because it's like you said, like Godzilla fans, like the old school Godzilla fans, and like people who want to get people into Godzilla, like the fans who want to get like people into it, it's a fun thing, it's not like, I like how they're picking up. Like, one thing about Godzilla movies are, you can kind of pick up anywhere.
You really can.
You know what I mean?
I was actually watching Destroy All Monsters, the 70s one.
Oh, yeah.
And I was watching, I'm like, yep, this is definitely a thing of its time, a thing that I could watch, and I was entertained by it still here in present day, 2019, or a movie came out in the 1970s. And I was still having fun with it. So that's why it's a really good time to be a Godzilla fan, because you could literally watch any movie and you'll be okay.
Yeah. The only thing I would say that you would have to like kind of look up on your own before you go watch the movies is kind of like look up the relationships between Godzilla and the other kaiju. You know what I mean? Because there's times where like Rodan's like wilding out, him and Godzilla clash.
True.
But then there's other times they're allies against like Ghidorah, Destroyer, shit like that. Even Aguirre's when he comes out of the ground, he's just like wilding out, and Godzilla's like, I gotta put this nigga down. But then there's other times where like, even when Godzilla's wilding out, Mothra's like, yo, bro, I gotta stop you. You know what I mean? You get like the only thing you have to read up on or like kind of get into the loop is like the relationships, kind of like, it's kind of like that whole thing, like they said in the movies, like, Mothra in old text was like referred to as the queen of all monsters, and like, even though there was like that joke, like, well, they have like the whole mating thing is like, no, like a symbiotic like relationship, like without Godzilla, Mothra can't do it alone, but without Mothra, Godzilla's gonna die, it's gonna be taking L's like all the time, you know what I mean? And then like, Mothra can put down Godzilla if need be, not to kill him, but to kind of like, yo, bro, like, I gotta put you in check, Same thing with like all the other kaijus, like, it's like, they can do their thing, but like each one has to be like there, like kind of like a check and balance system, you know what I mean? One kaiju can't be wilding out And the other ones were just like, oh, we're gonna bow down. They're like, no, bro, we gotta stop.
That was
you,
kind of
know?
the theme behind Godzilla in the first movie. Like, he's the key to the
Yeah,
balancing of the world and stuff.
and that's the reason why I kind of like, you know, monsters like Destroyer, you know, Space Godzilla, and like
the Doom monsters, the
and,
ones that will cause everlasting doom to the
yeah, and
world.
then like same thing with King Ghidorah. You know, one thing I love about Ghidorah is like no matter what, it's always the same with him. Like he's not from Earth. Like he's from like
I'm so
some
glad
other.
they
He's,
did that.
yeah,
I'm
like
so
he's
glad they did
he's
that.
like from some fucking far off planet that's been like going from planet to planet, like ending life for like no for no good reason. And I love how like they kept that lore. You know what I mean? They just kept it like Monster Zero. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm so glad they referenced the name, everything.
Mm-hmm. And I love how like I love when, you know, spoilers, you know, sorry for anybody's listening. When they did the orca thing, it's like, well, we couldn't figure out what his we couldn't find like his DNA because it didn't match any animal on Earth ever. You know what I mean? They're just kind of like, we had to fucking like wing it, you know? Like, you know, they had to wing it, like they had to wing Ghidorah's like fucking like mating call and shit like that because they didn't know. And then they're kind of just like, yeah, no, this guy's not from, like, you know, and that's when the dude's like, no, he's like, you know, he's not from Earth. And they're like, shit. You know what I mean? That they kind of confirmed like the whole thing, like aliens exist, but like he's like the one that's been like, yo, bro, I'm going from planet to planet, like giving out L's, you know.
That's crazy, man.
The best gift the gift that keeps on giving is L's. Ghidorah's just been giving out L's, you know. But, like I said, I like what they're doing, you know.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. I'm gonna buy all the fucking figures of this stuff.
Yeah,
all the
I'm gonna buy the collect. Like I'm gonna buy the DVD. I'm gonna start buying the DVDs.
yeah.
I'm gonna start building up a collection because like one of my friends, he's been doing that, like all like different genres. He just has them like in a collection like that. Like he has like a section for comedies, you know, rom-coms, actions and shit like that.
Action,
So I think I'm gonna start doing the same thing.
Spaghetti western. You know.
That there's my spaghetti
Westerns.
kid. That there's my spaghetti over my dead body. That's my spaghetti. Damn it, Billy the Kid. He took the last spaghetti for the last time. I'd watch that movie. Spaghetti Western.
You know, there's something charming about those movies, man. It's something you just gotta get your mind and say, look, man, if you watch Good and Bad and Ugly once, you're set
Or
to
Quick
watch
in the Draw.
and that one too.
Tombstone.
You know, those
Young Guns.
the Clint Eastwood movies. Those are good ones, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what's up, Danny?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome
Sorry,
back.
we went on that tangent.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We haven't talked about it yet, so that was a good little segment right there. E3 episode.
Yo.
We're
Yeah.
gonna
Yes.
talk about it. But first, did you guys watch the leaked trailer from Monster Hunter for the movie?
No.
I saw the little thumbnail on Google because I check Google's little timeline from time to time, and it was like, oh yeah, you know, there's a leaked footage, and it's like it's like surprisingly it's not bad, and I was like, what?
Okay, do you guys remember the premise for Monster Hunter?
Yeah, it was like it's soldiers go into their world, right?
No, so
Or is they come to their world?
The monsters come to our world, and our weapons aren't good enough. So we just said her name earlier.
Mia.
Mila Jovovich?
The other Kate Beckinsale that I like to call her.
funny.
She decides to take a team to the Monster Hunter world, so that way they could get weapons from that world, and then they meet monster hunters there. And so let's see if this trailer on YouTube's good enough. It's very short. It was at some kind of movie festival. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, next year, 2020.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
New decade, way to kick off.
Kyoto Apex.
It's Skull Town. No way.
Oh, that actor's gonna be in this movie?
Yeah. He was in the.
That's Monster Hunter.
mean,
That's
you
the
know
Monster
what?
Hunter world.
Is it?
That handler is like from Monster Hunter World, and I'm very surprised that they chose that monster, the Diablos. I'm surprised that they chose the Diablos to be in this movie because the Diablos is a herbivore, but very territorial. And if they have the Diablos, that means the Black Diablos, which is the female, which is highly more aggressive, should show up and just fuck everybody's like shit up, dude.
So I'm not I appreciate Monster Hunter. I played 4 a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I like it, right? I didn't play World a lot, and I do want to, but fuck, man, at this point it's a lot to digest, right?
Well,
if I were to start now,
now's a good time for World because the new expansion's coming out.
That's true. Oh, and also, they tweeted out PS4 players this weekend. If you have Plus, you can play the beta for
the new Iceborne.
for Iceborne.
Oh, that's cool.
For the 21st to the 23rd, and for all PS4 players, it's the next weekend after. I think the 26th to the 28th, I think it is, or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, if you wanna, like, basically, well, I'm happy they're doing this because me and Oscar and my girlfriend all play Monster Hunter. And, I remember at one point they were like, oh man, if you own the game, you know, whatever, if you do some quest, you get it for free. But then we looked it up, it's like $40 off the top. And now that they're doing this, I'm like, this is kind of like the last, like, push for me to either to get it or to just to let, like, Monster Hunter World go just in total, you know what I'm trying to say? And, from what my girlfriend said, that they're bringing everybody, I guess from like all the other Monster Hunters, they're all gonna show up like in kind of like the free up, like how they do like the events now, like little event updates and shit like that. And I was like, man, there's a lot of monsters I played. Like when I played 4, I think I played 4 with you a couple times.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
The fucking that rock monster that rolls all the time.
I hate those.
I think it was the Gravios or some shit.
Yeah.
I fucking hated that thing. It's like if it comes in the world and it's a lot faster, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna not put up with that shit.
I'm not gonna play this mission.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I'll play the other mission.
I'm just gonna go home, you know.
We'll fight the behemoth again.
Yeah, I never played Monster. I played World. I played the beta for World, and I'm like, it's just not for me. So
it's a hard game.
Stuff.
It's a hard game to get into.
Yep.
Like
there's a lot to digest in that game.
Especially especially the tutorial alone. It's like
it was a long one,
dude. The tutorial, they give you a tutorial for like, each weapon and how to work it. And it's just like, it's a lot. It's honestly a lot, but you know what? It's good though, cause they teach you like, if it's like the first time playing the game, it's a good way to kind of mess around to see what you want to mess with, you know?
I always do the big sword, so.
I switched to gunlance. I used to be, the switch axe, but then I was like, the gunlance, when I finally got it down, I was like, bro, I'm about to blow somebody's face off with my cannon. I'm gonna blow your face off, clean off your face.
Well, from what I see, I think they should just at least get the monsters right.
Yeah, I mean, the monster looked good.
Yeah, the monsters did look good.
Like I said, that's the
I
Diablos.
hope they keep it up.
Now you gotta remember this, the director's, her husband, which, he directed the Resident Evil films. I'm not gonna lie, I like the plot idea, especially like the set photo we got a while back where it's just her in her, her army outfit or whatever, running next to a monster hunter. It just looks, it's ridiculous. It's fresh.
Very.
I'm gonna go see it.
I'll see it too.
Yeah. I'll be down to see it. But like, it's like I said, Monster Hunter is like one of those games where you can hop in at any point, and it's always something new. You know what I mean? The only thing, like I said, another thing you would have to if they bring back reoccurring monsters, you have to figure, you just read up on the lore of why, you have that monster. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'd be down. I'm down to see it. I just hope because it's a video game movie, it doesn't suffer the same fate as every other. Yeah, because very rare we get really good ones. Like Rampage was good. Need for Speed was good.
I didn't watch Need for Speed.
Oh, you should. Need for Speed. Me and Saul saw it
Need
3 times.
Yeah, that's his favorite movie.
Yeah,
Aaron Paul.
It was a good movie, dude. Yeah. It was the plot, everything.
It was like a tamer Fast and Furious. What Fast and Furious used to be.
Yeah, basically
what it used to be. Yeah,
what it was before what it became.
Now it's Hobbs and Shaw and spin-offs.
Dude,
what are you? I'm you, but faster.
Can't wait.
He's the Black Superman. Idris Elba. Shouts out. He's gonna be Black Adam.
I'm still looking forward to that.
Nah, we all know the Rock's gonna be
So yeah, September 4th, 2020 is the date for Monster Hunter, the movie. That's
I'm with it.
I'll be ready then too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That means that's 2 video game movies next year.
What's the other one?
Should be.
Uncharted. Yeah, Uncharted.
Tom Holland Uncharted.
Are you seeing the poster?
It's December.
Is there a poster already? Like an official poster?
I think IGN shared it, and it showed him his face scarred up and stuff, and it says Uncharted the movie, and it's him in the forest. I think. Yeah, let me double check that. Let me double check that right quick because I don't want to be wrong. Oh look.
I like when you search Uncharted movie. One
She
of the
literally
popular,
and my girlfriend just shared it too. Like he's literally with it. Hey, you know what though? This is now I'm looking at the guy closer. This is Monster Hunter World. It's that guy that helps you out that helps you out when the Jaguars first comes at you.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
I think that's the same guy.
Bryan Cranston's rumored for Uncharted. So that means he's probably going to be Sully.
Sully, yeah.
I'm down for that.
I'm also down for that, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, he was great in Godzilla, right?
You know, I do...
He told you niggas it was coming.
I told y'all it was going to happen.
But you're going to listen.
Makes you wonder what would happen if, like, he never got to say anything. I don't know, I was thinking about that too hard the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Going back to that, dude, I love how the fact that at the end of the movie, you see a baby Mudo survive from when Godzilla was wrecking shit. Remember at the end when she was standing on top of that pile and the other Mudo just showed up and I was like, fuck, dude. Let me go back. I'm sorry, I'm checking my sources.
E3 week, there was news from E3 and also news not from E3, right? I think it was right before EA's thing. We got the ukulele sequel announced.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was surprising. I didn't think that was going to get a sequel.
Me neither. Yeah.
That was a Kickstarter game, right?
Kickstarter game, yep.
Huh. I wonder if they're going to do another one.
Another Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Never mind. I was looking at it. Now it was just like him, just Tom Holland, just standing there, and it said,
"Yeah, I think they're still. I think they're in pre-production right now for that movie. So we'll see."
But ukulele. Okay, now it's just 2D. No, it's not. It's not banjo. It's just 2D.
So ukulele and the Impossible Lair is what it's called. I didn't play the first one. I just heard it wasn't. It's not the best, right? It tries to
tries to emulate something that's already good.
Yeah. We did get the new Pokemon trailer. Then we got some stuff at the Direct too, right? For Pokemon, I don't remember.
Yep, everything but Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
But I'm fine. If anything, I'm looking forward now even more to Astral Chain. That's the other game that they're doing right now, Platinum.
Yeah, we'll get to it. They also announced Destroy All Humans remake.
Yes, sir. Oh my god.
They had a thing at E3 for it,
They did. I played it.
Oh, you played it?
I did play it.
Nice.
It's honestly, it's the same, man, but better graphics. But that's not a bad thing, though.
Well, it's a remake, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they did it from the ground up instead of like them just like, oh, we just updated the graphics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like how they did Crash, Spyro, that shit like that. They rebuilt it from the ground. Mm-hmm. See, when they say remakes like that.
Well, there's remasters, which is them up-resing.
Yeah,
and then
but
there's the
I'd rather if you're gonna give a remaster of a game, you might as well just rebuild the game from the ground up, which is newer graphics. You know, just like fuck it. Here's the reason why you're gonna pay like $60 again. You know what I'm trying to say? Like if they did a remake of The Last of Us, but with like the new age graphics, bro, I'd buy it again.
I mean, I think it still looks pretty good.
Last of Us looks good, but it could always be better.
Yeah, well.
That 4K.
I looked up in this trailer, dude. They're playing Rammstein, man.
Oh, were they? Yeah.
That's Rammstein. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Destroy All Humans back in the day.
Yeah. I thought it would be a sequel. Like a sequel game, but I'm cool with this too.
Oh, like Destroy All Humans 3?
Like 3 or, you know.
Yeah, because 2 was fun. I played 2.
I didn't play 2. I played 1 though, for sure. I played 1.
Oh, yeah, technically they did make a third one because remember there was one with the PSP or whatever, like big.
Wasn't it that spin-off game with
like Destroy All Humans something? It was like for the handheld. I know that.
So that's pretty cool. Look, I mean, it's a cinematic trailer. A lot of these trailers at the conferences were cinematic.
Yeah.
They did have gameplay though.
I hope they bring back the voice actor, for his commander because it's Zim.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
it is. I played the demo. It is.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh yeah,
the
voice actor of his commander, what is it? The emperor. I think whatever the fucking dude that was giving you missions.
Mm-hmm.
The voice actor is literally Zim. It's literally like dead on Zim.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a fun trailer.
I like this
Yeah,
trailer.
that's pretty fun.
No one's talking about
What's that?
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh yeah, that's the remastered.
Yeah,
right?
no one's talking about that, man.
For PC, right? Or
No, it's all systems.
all systems?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just glad they're remaking it, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I poured a lot of time into that game originally, man.
Classic. We had the EA conference.
My
It was
God,
the
that
day
shit was-
before
that shit was
E3.
depressing, dude. I watched
That
some
shit
shit after. I watched
Yeah.
some, dude, they were talking, I watched some clips of, they were talking about Anthem, and I'm like, yeah, right. The things the guy was saying, I'm like, is this?
Yeah, I saw
Well, they have to talk about Anthem.
I saw that shit. That shit made me sad, dude. Because nobody, when they were talking about Anthem, they like somebody like edited the video, obviously, and they're zooming in at all the people who were like behind them, and nobody was interested. Everybody was just like,
Oh yeah, no.
like your game is dead, bro. Like stop.
Yeah. So we got some gameplay for Fallen Order, the new Star Wars game.
They're
Very
Forrest
surprised.
Whitaker.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker's in the game. His character's Saul Guerrera.
It's the same character from Rogue One, no?
Yeah, from Rogue One. Yeah. If you
Oh,
remember,
before he gets
yeah. So this game takes place right after Order 66.
Yeah, so before Rogue One.
Yeah, and the main character was a Padawan before all that stuff went down. So he never officially became a Jedi.
Damn.
And so he's kind of like in between. But all the rebels are like, well, let's call him a Jedi. Get the morale going for the troops, basically. And he's got a new companion type droid with him.
I will tell you this, I'm really interested in this game.
Yeah, after watching the gameplay, I was like, yeah, this looks pretty
Can I
good.
be honest?
It's Respawn.
I love the droids. I love the droid designs in these games, like in the Star Wars universe.
Oh yeah.
Like R2D2. What was the little ball? And then like
BB-8.
Yeah, and there's like another one, like when they showed there's like the third one that pops up like in the new movie. I was like, dude, the little helpful droids are like, the design is so adorable, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be so happy to have one. Like, I wouldn't even mind having like a freaking, what was his other droid, that he had?
Yeah, I don't remember. They said
gold
this
one.
droid's name too, and it's
No, I'm saying the,
numbers and letters.
R2, and it was the other one.
Oh, 3CPO?
Yeah, 3CPU. I would not mind having one of them because just the fact like he worries. You know what I mean? Like he's so human to the point where like it's like he does like human, like he says like a lot of shit that's like logical, but at the same time he's like, he's like, you know what I mean? Like I love the droids, bro. If I can live I would literally just like be a droid farmer.
No,
Just have, like, nothing but
the Separatist Army. Roger.
Yeah.
I fucking love them too, dude.
I love battle droids, dude. They're the best ones.
Roger, Rogers.
They straight up like, felt pain, dude.
Yeah.
when shit was going south, they were just like, shit, we gotta get out of here. Like, they were built logically to have like logical sense. They're just like, bro, I don't want to die out here.
So a big thing that we got was one-hit kills with the lightsabers, aside from like boss fights.
Yeah.
So that's
it
a
makes
big
sense.
thing.
It makes sense. I like that.
Yeah, you get the force stop on the blasts, just like Kylo Ren did in Force Awakens, right? Yeah.
It was Force Awakens, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, this takes place after Order 66.
Yeah. This
Before-
is in between 3 and Rogue, and this is canon to the films.
Rogue was kind of like,
Rogue was right before Episode 4.
yeah, but so that makes me wonder what happens to him. You know what I mean?
What happens to this guy? Who knows, man? Maybe
Because technically all the Jedis were basically just like after Order 66, which kind of like gone.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Except for
most
like
of them are just-
Obi-Wan, who was like out in the middle of like that fucking
I think
planet before they
there's
gunned him
more
down.
in the canon.
Well, I know in
there's
the
more
I think in the
alive.
comics there's some.
There's
just,
a lot alive.
Mm-hmm. They're like the Saiyans, there's just
Yeah.
very few
I
alive.
remember reading that thing about Jedis, and there's like one Jedi Master, like when he knew Order 66 was coming, so he saved he basically saved himself and his Padawan, and like he just like, yo bro, like just don't use the Force ever, just kind of like live your life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I guess they found like, and he's been like, he's like living on like some planet as like some weird, like fucking like shaman dude. I'm like, that's fucking intense, you know?
Yeah. The gameplay is good. You get the Force, you get like Force techniques. And
I think it's skill points too when he kills
skill
somebody.
point. Yeah, there's probably some big skill trees. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it looks like the Surge.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You know what though?
The animations for attacks look nice too.
I know really dope though too if they would have did like a remake of Knights of the Old Republic. That was a good game
That'd be
too.
good. Yeah.
But we got this now, so it's not.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the D&D's trilogy is going to be based on KOTOR or something.
D&D's trilogy?
Yeah. The Game of Thrones writers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they said it might be based off of KOTOR.
All right.
Because I think their movies aren't going to be based on the Skywalker.
Oh yeah,
it's over. It is in this
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, huh,
I
that's
don't know,
right.
bro.
They said
Rise.
That's what I'm fucking good. These fucking titles, man. The last one, The Last Jedi. Well, it kind of made more sense. No, you don't know. It doesn't make sense. Because that kid at the end, that kid clearly has the Force powers, man.
Oh yeah, when
so
he brings,
he's not
when he
the
brings the
Jedi.
boom to him,
Yeah,
I was like,
there is no The Last Jedi.
well, remember, technically that is true because Luke was the last official Jedi.
No, it's
Well,
So,
because
because if you're splitting it, because like if you go like technically speaking, he literally was the last Jedi. He literally that was it. He was the last. He was the last of the Order. He's the last. He even like the teachings that dude just kept. Oh my bad. That dude just kept it and just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm just gonna die. And I'm just
yeah,
like,
but, I mean, it's like people could still use the Force, but as far as like Jedi,
the Order's
Luke
gone.
wanted it to end with him. But it won't because remember Rey took the scrolls.
Yeah.
But then again, but it's like the whole thing's like, who knows if Rey's gonna even like.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she will.
I feel like I feel like she probably would, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like she wouldn't take over to start a new order because it's like the whole thing.
Well, I
she
don't
has
know
like
about
that.
that, but I know
she has like the
check it
whole
out.
link with Kylo. Like her and Kylo, like it'd be kind of hard for her to do it because
Maybe
like her and Kylo
will resolve that.
Yeah, well, yeah. If they don't, because if they do, I feel like one of two things are gonna happen. One, either it's gonna be like one of those weird double kill type things, like they're gonna stab each other. Oh no more Sith and no more this.
Like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, or it's gonna be like one of those things like she's gonna have to kill this dude because like no matter where she goes, he's always gonna know where she's at, and who's around her, because they have like that weird that weird Force link for some.
Well, that's because of Snoke. Snoke made it happen.
And then, speaking of which, did you guys see that statement that about Samuel L. Jackson said about Mace Windu?
He wants another shot.
Yeah, and then he's like, you can fall out of window, like Jedi's can fall out of windows and land on their feet like cats. And I was like, don't tell me this nigga's still alive, because if so, bro, I would be so hyped. Mace Windu just pops up. The Force dies with me. Yeah. There's purple lightsaber and shit.
That'd be crazy if it was in real life.
So you fight bugs, these giant Starship Troopers looking.
Yeah. This is why it reminded me of like a Souls or
A Souls game.
Surge game, because of shit like this, dude.
Oh yeah.
If we're not only gonna just be fighting troopers, surely we're gonna fight droids.
Well, it's
and
gonna be
surely we're
very
gonna fight
stale.
monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I hope we fight bounty hunters too.
And bounty, hell, dude, that'd be freaking
That'd be
sweet.
fucking sick, because like in the Star Wars movies, there's always have like top bounty hunters showing up. Like, bro, I came to kick.
Well, yeah,
your
they
ass.
need the variation for enemies, because depending on how long the game's gonna be.
There's Mandalorians at this time, so
Yeah. So yeah, Respawn's making it, so that's cool.
I'm
Respawn's a good
looking
company.
forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm curious, but I'm just curious.
It's this year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
curious and a little skeptical, but it's what it
Yeah,
is.
I'm curious, like to a point where I'll buy it, but not fully committed to where I'll pre-order it.
Oh yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither. It's probably one of those games where like it's gonna be like a couple months it comes out and I still won't buy it.
Yeah.
Or it's probably one of those things where I'll probably just like look up on YouTube like.
It just depends
full
what comes
gameplay.
out around that time.
Yeah.
But what does it come out?
I think it said November. Let me just check.
Yeah, I said November.
I
think it said November. But it's weird how it's an alpha. I mean, they'll start working hella fast.
Alpha, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, November 15th.
Yeah.
I mean, what comes out around that time is
I think Doom comes out that time.
no, I think Doom.
Doom Eternal. Doom comes out a day before my birthday. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm getting myself a birthday present.
And then you have to think about Borderlands 3 comes out September. The new DLC for Destiny comes out in September. There's a lot of things coming out this September before this game comes out. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad they probably picked that date to kind of like let the hype die down so they can like pick up sales. But at the same time, you have to think like there's people who are like gonna be playing those games constantly. You know what I mean? Especially with Doom. You know, people are gonna be like playing Doom like all the time.
Wait.
Yeah, so November this is coming out. Looks good. I hope there's like a beta or something. I'm down to try it like that.
Like a beta?
Yeah, and of course they had to show wall running, right? Because it's Titanfall people working on this. So yeah.
Apparently the mocap guy, he's from Gotham. Apparently,
I thought he looked familiar. He's the fake
honestly,
Joker.
Yeah, he's that Joker. Yeah. And honestly, you know who I thought it was? The dude from Riverdale.
Oh,
Archie.
yeah, Archie.
I thought it was Archie, but it's not Archie. But then they explained that, yeah, it's that guy.
That's funny.
You ready for this game, though? God.
Which one's is this Oblivion?
It's Outer Lands.
Or Outer Lands?
The Obsidian one.
Yeah.
The same team that made
New Vegas.
New Vegas, and they just like, this is good. I remember somebody was talking about this. See, October too. They were talking about like this game was kind of like a big fuck you to Bethesda, like for letting them go or whatever.
Dude, I saw this channel. I'm like, it looks like Fallout.
that's how it's gonna play, dude. Yeah.
I know. It's just like stupid shit in Fallout. Like, remember when he shoots the guy?
Oh,
yeah. He's like, oh. I'm like, yep. Here we go again.
You know what I love also about that trailer though, was all like he's either a savior or a psychopath. And the guy gives him the thing, and he shoots the guy, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, you can just ice people after you complete their quest. It's just like, hey, bro, thank you for saving my wife. No problem. Bah, I'll just shoot him. Thanks.
So Apex Legends. Yeah, the other thing they showed for EA was Apex, the new character Watson, new waifu, for Season 2. So I gotta save up. She looks good. Down to check her out.
Did you see her gameplay trailer?
I saw some of the abilities they did. One of them is she could make like electric fences.
Yeah, so basically,
that's the part that confused.
Yeah, she can make like electric fence, kind of like if you ever played Call of Duty, you kind of like a trip mine, but it's like that. Like you set one and you set the other, and then it builds itself. So see in the footage they showed for the E3 thing, right here it looks like they're acting as if it's a wall. But can you shoot through it is my thing. Or can your opponents also shoot through it? It doesn't... Like, it's like a barricade, and it's like, I don't understand if it's just so that way if they run through it, they take damage, or...
It seems like you could shoot through it.
But can your opponent shoot through it, too? Can other people, when you're fighting, is it like a Reinhardt shield?
I think it's just preventing from people getting close.
Yeah.
Because it's probably going to be one...
That's a big thing.
That ability, Danny... That ability to probably come in clutch from when you're trying to down or you're in the final circle. See, look like that.
Yeah.
And
you see when you ran through it cuts itself off.
They have to shoot.
Yeah, it closes. Yeah. So there's the balance for it.
So basically, if your teammates run through it, then it opens up so people can run through.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't show off her other ability yet. It looks like it's not ready.
Which one?
If you could check, if you check her slot, it's empty.
Which one?
Oh wait, am I tripping?
Yeah, you're tripping.
Yeah. Oh no, that's the. Yeah, okay, never mind.
That's the heal spot. Dang.
Yeah, you're right. Tired. What? I forget what her alt was.
Her alt is the trophy system. So basically, Gibraltar.
Okay.
And Gibraltar and Bangalore is pretty much their ult are useless at that point because once you put down the trophy system. And it shows, like, in the trailer, that it rains down and it destroys it before it even gets close.
Yeah.
To like a certain height. So basically...
I didn't know she has a scar on her face.
So basically, like, if you throw her on the floor and you're standing on top of a building, you can still get hit. But it's like, from what I've seen, it's like a certain height that it stops it. So basically, like, if you're, like, standing under it, you won't get hurt. But if you're standing on top of a building and it's below you, because you're higher than the trophy system, you're gonna get fucked up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like a radius. It's not like it's like absolute, but it's like that's like the balance part of it. You know what I mean? Like it's like a certain height, so you won't get fucked up. But if you're above it or you're below, if you're like above it, obviously you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. They showed off a new gun called the L-Star. It is it's a drop weapon only. Mm-hmm. That thing is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. This the trailer of it alone is pretty real.
Look at this Symmetra shit she's doing.
Yeah,
it's pretty ridiculous, man.
I didn't see this footage. I think her design's fine. Yeah.
It fits the whole narrative. You know what I mean? Because you have, which is really cool about Apex. You have like people seem like in different eras. Because you have Bloodhound, who's like, bro, like referencing like Thor and like, you know, the Norse gods and whatnot.
Bloodborne looking character.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you have Watson, who's like space age and is like people in between, you know what I mean? So it's a good little mix of like, you know what I mean? Of like a batch of characters, you know, not like too futuristic to where it's like it doesn't make sense, but not like.
It's not like Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. They talked about some season 2 stuff for the pass. I hope it's way better than the first one. I hope they learned. And didn't they end the show with like a dragon?
Oh, look, see, yeah.
A dragon?
Oh, look, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you see back? You confirm what you said. You can shoot through it. Because look, see, they're getting shot at it. They're shooting
Oh,
through
and
it right now.
you can see the radius for the
trophy system.
Yeah. So I wonder if, because it's like an electric fence, I wonder if it is a
did
status.
you see that other ability though? Because watch, if you go back, look, when she zooms out, if you look right here, it shows that it gets energy from the. You see that? It's like it's protect.
Yeah.
Like I guess when you have the shields up,
well,
it makes it better.
Next to her her ability, there's a yellow meter. Huh.
So. I'm down to just jump back in.
I haven't played Apex in a hot minute, dude.
Me either.
God, I think we were playing the Elite playlist, and we got destroyed in the circle.
I kind of want to play
it took so much HP. It was ridiculous.
I just love the gameplay of Titanfall. So,
yeah,
Apex for you.
Yeah, so there's the trophy system.
See, it is a radius. You see what I mean? If you're above it, you're gonna get fucked up. Out of the radius, you're gonna get fucked up. I like how it's like a nice little dome thing, but see that also like I like how it's like a smaller dome, so you can't pair it up with
Gibraltar.
Yeah, you can't pair it up with Gibraltar's shield. You know what I mean? Like if he throws his down and like you know what I'm trying to say, to where like you can kind of like stack it up on top of each other. You know?
It looks like it was smaller than Gibraltar's.
That's what I mean. Like that's like how you can't do it like that. You know what I mean? You can't like have his about to go out and you put yours down and it's like the same height or whatever. You know what I mean?
You can't stack abilities in Apex Legends.
Yeah. Except for Gibraltar. Well, I would just use Gibraltar's shield.
Yeah.
Gibraltar's shield, you can put his shield up and Octane can throw his shield on it, and if Gibraltar jumps, he can literally jump across the whole map. He's like speed dancing the whole time.
I've seen that stuff.
Dude, the shit that people come up with Gibraltar is fucking weird. Like the one with what's that dude's name? The dude with the gas and how they stacked it up.
Yeah. Oh, with Caustic and
Gibraltar, you can just like walk through like because it goes through the walls. You can just like gas people out. And shit.
No, what? Do you remember the one with Caustic and Pathfinder, where he was stacking up all the canisters and he kept swinging the Pathfinder around.
Oh yeah,
grappling. That was funny. Yeah, so that's cool updates for Apex. It's still a fun game when you can get your stuff right for it. You know. Next was, I think it was Xbox, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Talk about, man, that was a long show.
It was.
Yeah.
I agree with
I said it before on the podcast. I'm like, yeah, they pretty much got all the games, like third-party games that would normally be split between PlayStation and Xbox.
Yep.
Because I remember, didn't he say like, oh yeah, we're going to show 60 games? And I'm like, how many?
Which is crazy because of Sony wasn't there. I was on YouTube and I was like, oh my god, the Xbox is getting all these games. And then I was looking at it like, and then I looked at like I was looking up some of the games that looked interesting to me. I looked it up. I was like, oh no, all platforms. I was like, oh, then I was like, right.
Like, well, remember last year they had a lot of world premieres, and then of course they're not at the end of the trailers for Xbox. They're not going to show it says for PS4, you know, because they want you to get it on Xbox. No, because I didn't watch it because I was at work. So I was kind of like watching. I was kind of catching up on my break of like all the most of these are not exclusives. Yeah, I don't. There's a few, but
no. Oh yeah, there is, but. There's also some that are like they're coming. I guess they're coming first to Xbox, and I was like, oh,
no. A lot of the games are going to be day one Games Pass. Is the crazy thing. Almost every trailer they showed in the bottom left corner said day one Games Pass. Like they're really pushing the Games Pass, which is
it's a great thing, guys.
Yeah, and then they announced it's coming
great.
to PC, and then now they're bundling with Gold, and then they have the big Ultimate bundle for PC, Xbox, and Xbox Gold.
There's one game I was interested in, and I don't think it's coming to PS4. It was called Blessed Unleashed.
Say it again.
Blessed Unleashed.
Sounds familiar.
It was a PC game, and they remade it. They basically made like a new version of it for Xbox, and it's like I think they said it's free to play, and I was like, fuck, dude, like the shit that they were pulling off in that game. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I had a beta on Xbox the other day, or last week. Okay, so yeah, the first thing they showed off I think was Outer Worlds, and we got a date for it. It was October 25th or 24th, so that's coming real soon. And yeah, like we said earlier, it's just Fallout, right?
I don't know. It just has it has the goofiness feel to Fallout games.
Oh yeah.
It's not a bad thing though. It's just it makes me laugh. That's all.
So you played this one, right? The next game they showed off was Bleeding Edge.
I did play it. It's a MOBA.
Yeah, 4v4.
Yep, and
Ninja Theory.
And you just wrap your head around how MOBA would be, but I like this game. There's like combos and whatnot. You really got to work together, as MOBA games should be.
Mm-hmm. But I love how this shit's melee.
Yeah, there's melee and stuff.
No.
There's it's two characters that are
shoot.
ranged.
Dude. Everybody else is like, we're gonna fuck you up, bro.
It's melee.
I don't know what it is, but when I saw the designs for the characters, I just kept thinking, like, why is everybody doing this Borderlands Overwatch aesthetic now? Like, there's a few games they showed off at E3 where I was like, yeah, they kind of feel... I don't know, it's just this ridiculousness. Yeah, Ninja Theory, remember DMC Reboot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are them. How did it play, Julian?
It played good. I liked it. I think they were in their alphas. I was playing that girl a lot, that Gizmo girl. She was a ranged girl.
Oh, with the mech?
Yeah. That mech is broken, dude. That mech is used for clutch moments. Like, if you're, like, trying to get that point last bit, and it just gives you that extra health boost, damage boost, and you're good.
Cool.
But I'm definitely looking forward to this one now that I played it.
Right.
I went to try it out at E3, and they gave me this code, because I guess they're gonna have another beta.
Yeah.
For people who have that code later on this month, and I'm gonna try it out. I'm trying out all the characters.
Cool. All right. The next thing they showed was Ori and the Will of Wisps. This is the sequel to Ori, I believe. Right.
Also, they gave me free pairs of socks.
You gotta love that free merch they do, man.
Right, dude, it's great.
Yeah.
The Ori games.
This is an Xbox exclusive, right?
I think so. I think so, actually. The first one's free on Pass right now. And I do want to play this one because it looks really nice. The trailers that I've seen so far for this game, and I think there's only two of them, this one and another one, it just looks really nice to look at. And it's a platformer, too.
Yeah, it looks so good. The character models really, like, their movement and everything looked fantastic. The lighting and all, like, even this wolf boss, like, Jesus.
Bright neon colors. No, well, not neon, but, it's very lucent, very luminant colors.
Yeah, so that's February 11th the next year.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah. One of the many games coming out in February, as usual.
Can I be honest?
What's up?
Why does it seem like this year kind of like they're done? A lot of the trailers when I watched at work, coming 2020, I'm like, wow, you guys just kind of gave up on 2019. Like, they're just like, fuck this.
Well, there are some games coming out this year that they showed off. Like this game, Minecraft 2, baby.
Yep.
We're going to get this, Danny? We're going to get Dungeons?
They're always telling me, my buddies are always telling me, come play Minecraft. No, but I'll play Minecraft Dungeons with you guys.
Miguel and Jerry really want to get Minecraft again. I was like, all right, man. We'll see. So yeah, Minecraft Dungeons.
It's a fucking dungeon crawler.
Yeah, it's just Minecraft.
It's just Minecraft dungeon crawler. That's all it is. And I mean, it looks cool.
I think it's 4-player co-op that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Yeah, Minecraft guys.
Yep. There's not much you can say, man. It's just Minecraft dungeon crawler, and It looks fun. And
They shot off a cinematic trailer for Jedi Fallen Order. That was cool. And after that, to a bunch of people's surprise, we got that Blair Witch game.
I thought
a reveal.
I thought this was going to be Outlast 3.
I totally thought it was Outlast 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but then
especially when he pulled out the camera, I'm like, oh yeah, Outlast,
okay,
obviously.
Outlast. And then
you were food-dangled.
Yeah, it was food-dangled hard, man. I didn't think so. And then even to the point where like the guy was standing in the corner of the wall, I still thought it was Outlast. Like, okay, that's a reference to Outlast. I mean, that's a reference to the Blair Witch. And then the trailer comes up and I'm like, wait, what? This game is going to be scary as fuck on VR, though, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. It looks good. It's cinematic trailer, of course. I think there's subtle cuts of gameplay in here. A lot of the trailers are like that at E3.
What I want to know, though, is...
Right here? That could be gameplay.
That could
Or it's one of those cinematics.
Yeah.
What I want to know is it being made by the guys who made Outlast?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because, I mean, the camera thing just
They're
gives
good.
it away.
The people who made Outlast,
they know how to make a horror game.
They got it down.
It's
dude.
jumpy. If they know how to get jump scares down, they know how to get the feeling of being chased down
by half-naked men.
Yeah, by half-naked crazy.
So this is an
crazy
Xbox,
buff dudes that'll kill you in one hit.
This is an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
I mean, this is by Blooper Team. They made Layers of Fear. That's them.
Really?
I heard that game was good.
Basement Crawler,
really?
Basement Crawl.
I played the first one. It was alright. It was long.
Yeah. August, I think, was the date.
August 20th.
What?
Yeah, that's real soon. Real soon.
No, it's just tripping me out. The Layers of Fear people. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, the Outlast people would have been good. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Next was Cyberpunk 2077. Way different from the last time we saw it.
Yeah, last E3 was way different.
Yeah.
I think this is a great trailer, by the way.
Yeah, it's all cinematic. I thought that was Batista when I first saw him.
I love this game's aesthetic. I really, really like.
Is that T-Pain?
I was gonna say Bob Ross.
No, it's Rick Ross.
Or Rick Ross, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if they're saying everything what I heard of for this game so far, like, man, this is gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Of a game to complete, most likely. Like, hell, I still haven't even beat Skyrim, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big game. I know Witcher 3 is a pretty big game, right?
What?
Yeah.
With all like the side quests that
There
it has.
is a lot to do with Witcher 3.
Yeah.
If I had to be completely honest, the one thing that kind of turned me off from this game was when they confirmed, like, you can never fail a mission.
Oh, is that what they said?
Like, if something doesn't go right, it just keeps going.
Yeah, the game just keeps going.
That's kind of weird.
That's why I was like, that's a little odd.
I mean, at least, let's just hope they at least give you an option. Like, hey, you want to try this mission?
yeah,
almost everything's interactable in this game.
Maybe.
Even Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, we got Keanu Reeves.
You can walk with him to go find the one, bro.
Wake up, samurai. It's time to drink some G Fuel.
Hell yeah. Wake up, gamer. Yeah. It's time to rise up and fuel up.
So August 16th, we got the date.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
August 16th?
I mean, sorry,
Isn't it
April.
spring?
April 16th, yeah.
I'm like, bruh.
Yeah,
that's a good time for it to come out.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a crazy game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is this the game I'm thinking of? This game looked cool. I think this was during one of they had went through a bunch of indie trailers real fast. They had Spiritfarer.
Oh, that one?
Reveal. Yeah, this was a little cool.
I love the 2D animation.
Yeah, the animation looks really nice.
And
I'm just like, man, furries, they're gonna love this game, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
Not hating, but just saying, like,
look at that snake. He's just getting it.
I don't know. This game looks cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You, I think that's your boat or something, right? And then you're able to build like more housing on there. And yeah, these animals are stands basically, from what it looks like, and yeah, fun little indie game.
Yeah. Lots of indie games are really for Xbox.
Yeah, I'm glad they had an indie showcase. Because that's one of the things a lot of people were like, man, I wish Xbox or PlayStation was there so they could show off indie games. You know, it's like, yeah, that's true.
Speaking of which, the CEO of Xbox was saying how E3 wasn't the same this year because Activision and Sony wasn't there.
Oh yeah, Activision wasn't there.
He was a cool sport about it. He's like, we're so used to like they're like a family, we were so used to seeing them there, not seeing them there. He's all like, I just hope they come back, He's like, I hope like this was just like the first year, but not their last. I don't know, like, you know what I mean, of them doing it.
Been listening to podcasts, everybody's talking about E3. Some of them are saying like E3 might be done, man. Like we're getting to the end of just because there's the fact that there's so many other gaming conventions with bigger reveals. What's the point of having? And they're like, yeah, now that normal people can go to E3, it's not just press only. It's like, what's the kind of the point for it? We'll see.
I mean, that was pretty cool when they started letting normal people in. Because remember, everybody wanted to go to E3. Everybody's wanted to go, but like, I honestly don't think E3 should end. But I honestly think a lot of companies should kind of save their big reveals for E3 to kind of keep the tradition going. Because remember, Remember, did their own reveal at the at another convention, Gearbox for Borderlands 3. It wasn't at E3. It was like oh my god, what was that convention? I remember I was on a Thursday because I remember I tuned in, and the guy, it was like another, I think it was like PAX. I want to say it was PAX or something. And they had some technical difficulties. He's like, I love you guys, but like, we should have done this at our own studio at this point, So, like I said, I think a lot of gaming companies should just keep it at E3.
Well, yeah,
a lot of the big reveals at E3.
Another thing about E3, is that, it puts stress on certain games because like they have to make a specific gameplay demo. Like in God of War, like they were really stressing out if you watch the documentary. They were like, we have to make a specific level to play, and like they were having a lot of problems. That was one thing they were talking about too. And I was like, okay, I understand that part. But I don't know, we'll see. I mean, for sure next year it's still gonna happen. I'm pretty sure PlayStation's gonna show back up because they gotta reveal PS5, so.
Well, not only that, everything that's coming again next year.
Well, yeah, they gotta show off all the next big games past, I guess Last of Us 2, I think is the last big game.
No, what was the other one?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
that game as well.
Yeah, that's another big game that they showed, which I'm not gonna lie, was pretty interesting.
That game looks fucking nice. Yeah,
dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to look at, even though it's like I feel like it's gonna be like another Souls-y game, but that shit was still like.
So they showed off Battletoads.
Which is really surprising to me that they're reamping like Battletoads, dude.
Well, it's an exclusive.
Well, they own Rare.
Yeah, well, they gotta put out these exclusives, man. Like Game Pass stuff is cool, but other than that, they still need this kind of stuff. Games Pass as well, I believe, for this one. It looks all right. Yeah, it's a classic 3-player beat 'em up. Animation's pretty fresh.
We need more beat 'em ups.
Yeah, I'm surprised no Streets of Rage 4.
Oh yeah, when they announced it last year.
Mm-hmm. So that's we didn't get a date for it. Yeah. But this next indie game that they showed off, I was like, whoa, there's a lot of stuff going on here. RPG Time, The Legend of Wright. Oh, there is just so much going on. It's just like a kid's book, basically, like a scrapbook, a journal. Pop art, just like whatever you could think of would be in a kid's book. Like that's just gameplay. Like it just looks really good. I don't know, you remember that game? Was it Drawn to Death or something?
Yeah,
like shooting game. It's kind of like that, but I think this just looks way better. Like there's so much happening here. It's really interesting. I think mainly it's just gonna be like the pencil art and like the puzzle games like that. But that looks fun. I'm down to see more of it, for sure.
Right? Treat him like a beat 'em up. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pencil animation looks great. Like classic kid art. Let's see.
Like that one kid who was bored in class, so he just doodles over there.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. They showed off another indie game, Star Renegades. That looked cool. Oh, this is the gameplay walkthrough. Yeah, because since it was a real, well, we didn't get much, but it's pixel art. Looks kind of like it has like that Dead Cells aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn-based RPG, looks pretty fresh. And then another one. What was this one again? We got Unto the End that they showed off. That's another indie game. We'll talk about it real quick while that loads. Age of Empires 2 Definitive is coming out. That was a big surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
It really was.
Yeah, it looks fine. I remember Age of Empires 1 back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I remember buying that CD at Office Depot. Yeah, man. Good throwback.
Mm-hmm. How old are enough?
Yeah.
Old enough for you to mind your damn business.
Yeah, side-scrolling game Unto the End. Looked pretty good. It's like it's got like Dark Souls stuff. Dodge rolls. Oh, wall bounces. So then, did you ever play the Wasteland games, Akil? Yeah, Wasteland. They showed off.
They showed the Wasteland 2 is coming, right?
3.
3. You know what? I can honestly say I have not. I have not seen. I have not played Wasteland.
Yeah.
But Wasteland was like that type of game that I'd never heard anything good or bad about. I seen like, you'll see it like on the shelf at like a GameStop or something.
Mm-hmm.
And that was as far as it went for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was watching the trailer and we're getting like the narration. I was like, this is some weird shit. Like, what game is this? And it's like, oh, it's Wasteland. I'm like,
when you're in what is it?
Colorado? I think it's Colorado, yeah.
Yeah,
Colorado.
Which is really, like I said, I never played the Wasteland games.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what it plays like though? It seems like it plays like, XCOM.
Yeah, it looks like XCOM, yeah. Especially like, you got the grid right there and everything.
Not only that, I bet you if that game has like the whole percentage thing, like in XCOM, where like you'd be like, how we are, like how close I am to you, and I have a shotgun point at you and it says 40% chance to hit. I'm like, wait.
I'm right there.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, hold on, let me basically put my gun to this nigga's lips and it'll say 50%. I'm done.
All right.
All right, bro. I was surprised for the Psychonauts when they announced that the second one was coming. I was like, after so long.
Yeah, Psychonauts 2. That's an exclusive, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, it is because Xbox
Fine.
bought Double Fine. Yeah, they announced it at the conference.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the Double Fine guy came up and then they showed off Psychonauts.
Yeah, here, guys, we got bought out, but here's a new trailer.
Yeah.
So, these are our new overlords, but here's a new game.
A lot of it was tripping me out. I'm like, what is, a lot of the games, they kept saying Xbox Game Studios. I was like, what the hell is this?
Well, remember how last year, in E3, Microsoft or Xbox said they were gonna get all these game developers to be on their side?
Yeah, so that's just basically what it is.
This is what it is. It's
yeah.
just, they're doing what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja Theory, the new game is exclusive at Xbox.
Did they buy Ninja Theory?
Wait,
yeah.
What game?
What?
They got Ninja Theory, yeah.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Wait,
for Bleeding Edge.
Oh yeah, Bleeding Edge is exclusive.
Yeah. Alright. We got the Lego Star Wars, trailer. The Skywalker Saga, it's all 9 films.
Oh yeah, I'd buy that. I love Lego games, dude. They're so fun.
They're fun.
Like no matter
Lego Star Wars is cool, yeah.
Like no matter, like to me, Lego games are like Legos in real life. No matter how old you get, it's always fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so the trailer just kind of just shows off all the games. Has the classic Lego humor to it. Pretty fun stuff. Like the shot with Darth Vader.
He takes off his own. It's like, here, son.
Yeah. They're changing it up though, right? They're adding like sound effects, like grunts and
yeah,
to the characters. So that's kind of changes it up. That'd be cool. That'd be fun to play co-op.
Yeah, I'd be down to buy this,
Mm-hmm.
but not committed to pre-order it. But if it ever goes on sale, I'd probably cop it first chance. The first time I see it go on sale.
What if it comes with those little Lego Man keychains?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pre-order it.
Yeah. I hope it's soon next year. right? Because Rise is in December, so.
Well, I hope it's like maybe March, February area.
Probably February.
So they can add Rise to the thing.
Oh, well, it said all 9 films, so that for sure it's going to be in there. We finally got the trailer for DBZ Kakarot. This is the official name for the RPG game they're making with CyberConnect. We got some gameplay footage for it. And when I saw it said Kakarot, I was like, oh, you know what that means? DLC, bro. Dragon Ball Z Vegeta. Dragon Ball Z, you know, whatever. You know?
Well, I hope it's not like that in the sense. I hope it's like, if they do add DLC, I hope it's like the sagas. You know what I mean? I hope this plays up to like a good chunk. I hope it plays up to like a good chunk of the series, but not like everything.
Yeah, I wonder how much they're gonna show off here because it's based off of Goku. However, it says Kakarot, so maybe that's just. I mean,
because it showed up to it showed up like the end of the trailer. It was like the whole iconic, like him blowing up fucking Krillin and like him going Super Saiyan, you know. So if they do DLC, it's gonna have to be the other saga. You know what I mean? Up to maybe
so Dragon Ball Z Cell,
up to maybe
Z points. Oh man,
maybe up to Super. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows?
Or if the sagas are like free updates, but like the DLC are like the movies.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. If they plan like the DLCs were just like the movies being integrated.
In this game?
So these are this is CyberConnect, right? These are the Naruto people. Like all the Ninja Storm games. Oh, you can fish. Okay.
10 out of 10.
Is that...
Never mind. No.
Oh, it's a Dragon Ball reference using your tail.
But did you really just stick it back?
It's funny. So I've heard good things. It's during the Raditz boss fight, so we'll just go ahead and skip to that. It looks like it just plays like Naruto and like a little bit of Xenoverse.
Hey, no offense, but
damn it.
I know where those things go, and
oh yeah.
If you just plugging it up there. Hey,
hey man, we're just getting
Chi-Chi's into some shit, bro.
We're just getting a Legacy of Goku all over again. And it looks cool.
Yeah, gameplay like I said.
It kind of I can kind of see it does play like Naruto because like you know what I mean. It's just like.
Oh, and this does feel like Xenoverse.
I like how your teammates actually. I like how they're doing the damage. Like you know, you see them smashing and it stays there versus like them hitting it and it's like it just disappears.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's like Naruto. You get your tags in or your assists then.
No, look. Even though he's right there, he's still fighting. See?
That's because he just brought him out.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the models look great. Okay. I mean, that's not how it happens.
I just realized you would consider this a Dragon Ball Z 3D game.
It is a 3D game, yeah.
Whereas, you know, Fighters is fighting 2D.
It's 2.5D, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like they like to call it. So yeah, there's that game. I don't know, there's so many Dragon Ball games every year. They showed off 12 minutes.
You niggas won't let it die.
No, I want to play Sagas all
it's
over again.
Biggest thing, yeah. A lot of people want Dragon Ball. We don't get to see a lot of Dragon Ball. So
Things?
Yeah, like, well, just like games or just really anything.
You know what?
I'd
play a Dragon Ball game.
Like have this be a Dragon Ball game. That'd be cool.
Wait, what? It's
Fight the
Z. Raditz was in Z, right?
That's
when
okay. First arc.
Yeah, dude, yeah, I would honestly play a game like leading up from like Goku being a kid because a lot of shit happened in Dragon Ball before it became Dragon Ball Z.
The Red Ribbon Army, you know.
Fight General Tao.
You gotta fight Jackie Chun at the tournament. You fight Tien.
Oh, you also get
get wrecked by Tien.
Oh, you also get to fight Master Roshi when he had hair.
Yeah, Jackie Chun.
Oh,
yeah. And you get to fight.
And Oscar's favorite, you get to see Launch.
Oh yeah, Launch.
Every time she sneezes, just fucking turns into a psychopath.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
This game's a trip, dude.
Yeah, 12 minutes. Basically, you have 12 minutes to try to figure out what's going on in the situation before somebody breaks into your house and kills you and your wife. It's a bird's eye view kind of game. You can go into the other rooms. But yeah, you just have to figure out what's going on before you die. And then it's just live, die, repeat kind of thing. Yeah, there's Agent 47. Basically.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It was Agent 47. That's what I thought, too.
Uh-huh.
It's just Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah. So yeah, you wake up the next day and you
Live,
die.
die, repeat.
So it'll be interesting how they, what kind of, they show the different scenarios going on in the
Yeah, I
game.
want to see how far this can go. Like,
Well, I want to see, like, what can you really do?
yeah.
You know, like, what kind of questions can you ask, and how is that going to change up everything? So yeah, that looks great. I believe the cops are outside right there, your wife's dead, and all that stuff. You said you played this too, right, Julian? Gears 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Escape mode specifically right there.
That's-
Billy Eyelash music.
Billy Eyelash, yeah.
Dude, what happened to fucking JD, man?
Yeah.
He went from, like, looking like Fortnite to fucking, like, you got me fucked up, fam. Honestly, okay, right here, this trailer really,
A visual trailer?
Yeah, it's a visual trailer. It really kind of summarizes
What's
4
happening?
a bit.
Oh, okay.
4, and literally, it's probably straight up spoilers, but that is what might lead up to in this game. This is probably straight up spoilers.
Yo, no offense, but can we talk about the fact that this bitch is related to the queen?
Look, man.
Can we talk about that? Cause
Something happened in between 3
Yo,
and 4, dude. Something happened in
the
between
queen
3 and 4
had
that we didn't-
kids,
Yeah.
and her kid had a kid, and fuck the queen, bro.
Yeah. Dude,
When I saw the necklace, my nigga, I was like,
no,
we gotta strangle this bitch.
I tripped out on the ending, man. That
Dude.
thing was so crazy.
Dude, right? Dude.
Fucking gamers, man.
Right?
Come on.
Bro, the moment I saw that fucking necklace,
Dude,
I'm
that
like,
tripped me out.
Dude,
That tripped
I was like,
me
we're gonna
the
put that
fuck
bitch
out.
in the ground, dude. And you know what tripped me out even more, bro? What kind of fucked me up? I was like, bro, if we have to fight another giant fucking moth, I'm quitting. Remember how the queen was riding that fucking moth that could shoot?
In
like,
3, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could shoot fucking lasers for some odd reason. She had like a genetically modified moth that could shoot lasers out of its fucking face, and it's just like,
Yeah.
no, it shot emotion.
That's a video game.
Emulsion.
That's a video game.
Was it?
That's a video.
What do you call that yellow shit?
Emulsion.
Yeah, emulsion.
Because
Yeah, for some odd,
Remember
yeah.
in 3? Was it 3 or 2? In
3.
2? No, it wasn't 2 when they started like turning like, the
Yeah,
emotion
but it
buzzing.
wasn't a big present like it was in 3.
In 3,
2,
yeah.
2 was like, it was there,
It
cause
was
it was
there.
like, what the fuck is this? And then in 3 it was like, no, these niggas are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then the berserkers are just the women fucking raging out.
This is gonna be a big game in the story. For
Yeah.
sure, this is gonna be like, whoa, man.
So September 10th, it's coming
I
out.
can't wait to do this.
It all set on Windows. That's a surprise.
You know,
Well, I mean, I guess with Games Pass.
yeah, but you know what tripped me out about this whole thing with Gears? Was the fact, like, off the top, like, yo, bro, guess who you guys getting? Terminator. I was like,
yeah, out of
that
nowhere.
was so weird. Like, Terminator just shows up in Gears, dude.
Hey man, Dark Fate's coming out
And
soon.
you know what? You know what else made it weird though too? This nigga steps on a skull, like basically everything's already gone. Like in the future, shit's already gone. You know what I mean? This nigga has a lancer. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's gotta be similar to the Terminator future. So what is it? I forget what kind of gameplay is Escape?
It's
The new horde mode.
it's
isn't
reverse. It's reverse horde mode. It's like, okay, because in horde mode you're stationary. You know,
Uh-huh.
you're in one spot and you build up, you fortify it in one spot. Whereas in this, because in one of the monsters in 4, they capture people and they use them as like bait or like, no, they use them as eggs. They use them as to reproduce the swarm.
Okay.
So you're gonna be taken to the hive
All right.
purposely. And when you get there, the characters have bombs, like poison bombs, to poison the hive when they get there. And once they do, your goal is to escape, but you have hordes of enemies, in your way. Ammo is limited.
Oh, right.
You know, you gotta really I feel like, a high emphasis on teamwork is really going to be present in this game, in this game mode.
Yeah.
But I played it. It was fun. It's Gears of War. I felt right at home playing it. I'm like, yeah, it's good old Gears. Now I gotta escape. Different objective this time. And, who is it? It's freaking, it's Lee from The Walking Dead. He's that guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you hear the voice. And then, oh.
Yep, they ended it with, if you pre-order, you get the Terminator Dark Fate character pack. Okay.
It's probably just gonna be a kill. It's just gonna be a Terminator. But he looks nice. I like the way he looks.
Yeah?
I like the way he looks. Yeah, man. I don't know what they're gonna.
You know what that means? If he's in Gears, he's not gonna be in Mortal Kombat. So
I'm sure they'll throw him in Mortal Kombat, dude.
They could.
We have yet to say.
Terminator will fuck somebody up.
Oh yeah, he's perfect.
Wasn't he in like 3 games? Wasn't he in 3 games?
Who?
They revealed Terminator is going to be in like a bunch of games coming up.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, Mortal Kombat is still an if. This is an yes, and I think there was another
something
one.
else at E3. They were like, Terminator.
I remember that. Yeah.
What do you call that? That's the T-1000, right?
Yeah.
But it's clearly a little bit different.
No, I know, but if Terminator is going to be in there, they could pick from the T2, like, the other variant, like the one with the, not the newest one, because the newest one is like the robot and like the liquid one they put together.
Yeah.
It's Salvation and 2 put together.
Yeah, but if they had like the 2, which is like the metal, you know what I mean? If they do that one, I'm like, I would kill. If they get the same guy too,
I would love that.
That'd be fucking amazing.
It's super simple. They just get the face. They don't even have to say anything. They just get the face thing.
Well, he didn't say anything. Oh, except for when he asked that kid, he's like, "Is such and such home?" And he shot the kid.
Dying Light 2. So we're watching right now.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh, like this looks interesting. It's like, oh, Dying Light 2.
I've heard that they said the developers said that it's such a big game that in your first playthrough you're probably, and they said probably going to see 50% of what like the whole map is.
It's good. I really like the first one. The first one is still great.
Ghost Recon Terminator showing up.
Oh, okay, Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't watch Ubisoft. So
I
didn't watch Ubisoft.
Yeah, okay.
I sleep.
I just saw like the back end of the Legion gameplay, and that was about it. Dude, talk about a wild curveball from Xbox. Phantasy Star Online 2 coming to Xbox only. Crazy. Because I've heard like PlayStation's been trying to get this game for a while to come out here.
Oh yeah, Phantasy Star. I remember they ported that game so much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but like they said, it's like the best online game that was it?
It says with crossplay.
Because it's on PC.
PC, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's not an exclusive, is it? We're gonna see. I think it says at the end if it is or it isn't.
Well, this is
the content.
Oh, this is from Kotaku, yeah. So we'll see right now.
Look,
but this is directly from the stream, so I don't think it's gonna say PS4 or not. My guess, probably not, because this is a pretty big deal, and I'm pretty sure Xbox would want to try to keep this as much as possible.
But remember, well, you probably don't, but I remember in high school, people were like, "When is this coming to America?" Because not even on PC it's not in English.
Oh yeah, no,
it's straight up stayed in was it Japan or is it China?
Japan?
Yeah, it stayed over there.
Oh yeah,
it's been over there to this day. No translations.
Yeah.
Except for like the little handheld games where people try to translate it, but it's like,
yeah, just Xbox One and PC.
It was just like people wanted that in English so bad for the longest time, and now like people are finally getting the chance. But I think like the fact like you said, if they do keep it Xbox,
I'm pretty sure they are.
That's okay. Yeah. But it could be like how like Black Desert and all those other games like, oh yes, come on, it's on Xbox, and then like 6-7 months later, PlayStation.
Oh yeah, well they would say like you would find out if it's a time exclusive or not. Like that's one of the
because remember
things.
PUBG was on Xbox first for like a whole year before it came to PS4.
Rise of Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Well,
was it?
No.
Yeah, it was Rise, right, Julian? That was on Xbox first.
What?
Rise
of the Tomb Raider.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
The exclusivity things like
It was just a time exclusive.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was just Rise, and then the Shadow. Yeah, it was both.
It was
systems.
everything. Yeah. They showed off Crossfire X new game.
Shadow fucking sucked. Here, this is how you.
But it has photo mode. So
this is how you summarize Ubisoft's. My brother. This is how you summarize Ubisoft's press conference.
Oh boy.
Just Dance is the reason I'm a gamer. Oh,
that's my brother's fucking.
That's fucking great.
My brother was wilding on the
Yeah.
dude. But dude, this game
looks interesting.
I don't know. I have no idea what it would be about.
Yeah, it's full cinematic, so we don't know what's going down gameplay wise.
All I know is this dude has a squad and they're ready to go kill some shit.
Wait, is this a Square Enix, right?
Was it? I think so. Yeah.
Is this Square Enix's Rainbow Six?
Basically, right? Yeah, look at Bradley Cooper right there. Yes.
Crossfire!
First the console, yeah, so that's gonna be a time exclusive.
Square Enix back on their bullshit, if it is Square Enix.
We got the announcement for Tale of Arise. New Tale game.
I knew that was gonna be a new Tales game, looking at that trailer.
I was talking to Oscar about this.
Yeah, you guys are big Tales guys, right?
It doesn't look like any of
it?
it. No. Only for the simple fact, it seems like this one, instead of like the 4-player dynamic, it's just them two.
Oh.
Because you really don't see nobody else, it's just them two, and he can bring weapons out of her and shit. It's really weird.
But my waifus.
Yeah, it's pretty anime.
Yeah,
is that a gun?
Anime. Yeah.
Dude, it's Valdo, man.
Oh. See, look. He's like pulled his
Hell yeah.
over. He's like Bankai.
But oh my god, he would have silver hair.
Gameplay looks fine. Is that I haven't played Tales games. I don't know if that's how it is.
No, this one seems a little different. I've seen my friend play Tales of Berseria. This one looks different.
Isn't Miguel a Tales guy too?
I don't know. I know Tales Tale games, like when you go like in the like the map, you're walking, it's like your avatar, and you see like monsters, and you touch them or they touch you.
Yeah,
then it goes into like the battle sequence, and then it's like a little area that you guys can run around.
This one doesn't seem like it.
No, yeah, it seems like you just straight like
they're trying to really shake up the formula.
They're trying to Kingdom Hearts it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I finally beat that game, guys.
Oh yeah.
You'll tell us your thoughts about it after this Borderlands 3 trailer.
Yeah, so Borderlands 3, we got another trailer for it.
You know what?
We Are Mayhem.
I love like the fact that they're bringing more enemies. Like the enemies are getting more diverse. Like, you know, I saw the gameplay. I don't know if you've seen the gameplay trailer for Mose or whatever.
Is that a robot? That guy?
I think so.
Yeah, robot. And this
but,
is our.
Zane.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. But
she's a siren.
I love the fact that
she's a punch girl. Yeah.
I like the fact now that
she off-road, dude?
Yeah,
basically,
dude. She literally in one of the trailers.
Oh my god!
In one of the trailers, her ability is like she phase locks at somebody, and these fists come out of the ground and start punching the enemy who's phase locked. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
I love how they brought back the guys from the Tales.
Yeah. R.I.P. Scooter.
I didn't get that far. You fucking. I'm just kidding, dude.
No, did you?
I didn't beat it.
No. Did you get the free DLC for to have the Death Collection? Yeah.
No, I didn't. But I don't have it downloaded.
No, get it, bro, because it there's a mission there. Jay, Oscar, and me, we almost teared up, bro. It was.
I mean, fuck. I want to get back. I love Borderlands. I liked the first one. That was a great experience of a game. I loved it.
I would say if you're gonna play 3.
Play 2? Definitely play 2?
No. If you're planning to play 3, play 2, and play 2 and just play the DLC. Just play the new DLC for the Commander Lilith.
Yeah, so
and that's it. That's all you have to play.
There's two new DLCs.
No, just one.
Does pre-sequel really not matter?
Does
pre-sequel really not matter?
Pre-sequel only tells you like it tells the story of like why Jack became Jack.
Okay.
And like he wasn't always an asshole.
Oh, I see.
And it explains like Nisha, Wilhelm, because in 2 you find out Wilhelm's like kicked their ass. And it's like, why did he kick their ass? In the pre-sequel you find out Wilhelm was a mercenary, but he only cared for cybernetic enhancements. That's why when you fight him, he's down like a loader. You know what I mean? Like in the story, he's damn near like a loader. Nisha, the outlaw, when you find out she had potential to become a vault hunter, but she was also kind of like a bounty hunter, not a bounty hunter, a mercenary too. Like she was in it for the money. You find out why Claptrap can't like climb stairs and like why he's the only Claptrap left. You find Hammerlock's sister, Aurora, and you also get to play as Jack's clone.
It seems like there's a lot of like lore in Borderlands.
The pre-sequel is all about the moon of Elpis,
okay.
And when you're on the moon, you can see it takes place like after 1. So you see like, the vault like open, and you see like, all the iridium like flooding over the planet. So it's kind of like, holy shit! And at the end of pre-sequel, it's like this whole story that they're building up.
Mm.
And because then you played 1, right? You remember the aliens in 1? The aliens that like showed up towards the end of the game. They give you the alien tech weapons and shit.
Yes.
Well, apparently,
I remember that part.
Apparently they were protecting the vault because like they know like this shit's got to go wrong. And at the end of the pre-sequel, they show up again, like, and they tell Lilith, you need to get everybody you can. There's a war. You need to get everyone you can. There's a war coming, and it's like basically the vault. Since like the map opened up, everybody's like looking for the vaults and shit. So it's like I said, if you're gonna play 3, just play the base 2 and play the new DLC, and you'll be caught up. All the other DLCs shit doesn't matter.
Okay. So they said Xbox Game Pass, the Handsome Jack collection's going. And, like Akil said, if you want to play that DLC, it's free for the month.
Yeah, it's free until the 14th.
Yeah, and then it's like, I think $15 or something.
Yeah, after that's 15. So I would definitely say cop it.
It was free this month for Plus too, wasn't it?
Handsome Jack collection? Yeah. The Handsome Jack collection is free. The DLC is free until the 14th.
Big hype up for 3 to drop. 3's what, September?
September 13th.
There you go.
Which is, for me, a Thursday, and I have the day.
All right. So the next game they showed is what George R.R. Martin is doing over there at FromSoft, Elden Ring.
Which, by my God, looks, bro.
Dude,
I'm about to.
They're doing some shit in this game.
I'm ready to die over and over and damn near throw my PlayStation out the window. Just gonna put that out there.
It looks really nice.
I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
There's some, like, what is this?
Like, dude, they look literally at somebody's arm.
Some weird shit, dude. Some weird shit going on. Dude.
Hey, I like weird shit. You know?
I don't know, man. This one's really,
It's a nice
I can't describe this one of how it makes me feel.
Dude, like the armor design they showed off for that one knight lady.
Yeah.
That was really fresh.
I love how, like, they put the arm.
Like this.
That's Hilde from, that's Hilde from Soul Calibur 4.
Dude, when she's clicking in her, like,
prosthetics.
Fullmetal Alchemist arm.
Dude, tell me.
And I'm like, right here, I'm like, okay, you got some blacksmithing going on, and...
Dude. Tell me. Watch, when you see it. Tell me that's not Yorm.
It looked like him.
Look, like the weapon? Tell me it's not
Dark Souls. It looks like him. I doubt it's a Dark Souls related game, though. You know, it might.
It's from software. It's going to connect somehow.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I like how they explain.
Well, weren't there like Easter eggs in Sekiro?
Yeah.
To lead to Bloodborne or something?
Oh, did you see that? Everybody was like, "Oh, Bloodborne 2," and the guy's like, "No." The guy came out. He's like, "No, there's no Bloodborne 2 coming. I just like the game." He's like, "I apologize for the Easter eggs." I was like, "Fuck, dude." But I like how they explain this. It's not a ring that you wear. It's like a ring you step into. And I was like,
"Yeah, Elden Ring is what it's called."
Yep.
Which I think Elden also means first or old, the old ring. Or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Old blood.
So Souls. That's so from software shit right there.
So George R.R. Martin. So this is going to be a narrative type of game, similar to Sekiro. Hopefully, it's a lot better than.
I'm sure he'll throw in some Game of Thrones references in there.
Yeah,
I'm positive they will.
I mean, the logo's fucking
freaking
weird.
Sweet. The logo is yet another tattoo. No, I'm just kidding.
By the time Julian's like old, he's just like all these like symbols and shit. Like, what does that mean? I can summon demons, and he's like fucking bites his finger and just like does like the Naruto thing, and like somebody from like the game comes out and just punches somebody.
So the last thing they showed off was Halo Infinite cinematic trailer.
Now,
go ahead, Julian.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm optimistic. It left me. At first, it left me like,
Okay,
It's a good song.
oh yeah.
You shut your mouth.
At first, it left me like,
I
I'm
played
like,
too.
okay, why didn't, I was hoping for some gameplay. I really was hoping for some gameplay.
Yeah, but like they said, this is going to be a next-gen game.
Yeah,
So-
and I mean, it shows. Definitely shows.
Mm.
Also, I'm wondering what the fuck happened. Cause it seems like a lot of shit has happened in between from
Mhm.
whatever they're showing here.
I
From
forget.
5 to here.
Well, remember you
A
have to
lot of
play. You have
things
to play.
happen.
What's the name too?
Halo Wars 2?
Because I take
The
because
armor?
that no the Halo Wars 2 because at the end
But
of
Halo Wars 2 is just,
no if you go there's a video that you watch it there's a link to I guess that what's happening between 5 and this game because at the end of I think it's at the end of 4 when she teleports she ends up in front of that whole battalion. I guess that battalion, the surviving battalion of Halo Wars 2 or some shit like that, or the last person surviving, and she's just like in that big ass like Promethean type mech thing, and they'll just look up like, what the fuck is that? And it's like,
This one,
and it's like, and
but I'm hyped. Look, man, there's
What's his armor? I forget. They're like
the armor
yeah.
is from Legends.
That's
It's from
what it
that
was.
animated movie.
it's
Yeah.
the MK. So it's the MK1 Spartan 1 armor.
It's
Because they go by generations like that. Like
yeah,
Spartan 1,
it's
Spartan 1, Spartan 2s,
weird.
3s, 4s.
Mm.
I think it's an updated version of
No.
the Halo 2 one, right?
He
Would
never
be?
no, Master Chief is like, Master Chief has like the armor since like he first was enlisted. He never got any
No,
upgrade.
he changed his armor.
His armor.
In
they
one,
all-
that was Mark
the
4.
design look, yeah, but no, I don't think he's
Mark
ever
4
changed it.
is Halo 1. That's Mark 5. Mark 5, he sticks with it in 2 and 3. And then he gets a new armor. So I
Does
don't know
he?
how the hell he gets a new armor in 4. Because I guess whatever they were on, they were able to put new armor in him. And then in 5, it's the same armor. So really, he's only changed armor 3 times. So now it looks like he's going back.
That looks like the Halo 1 armor.
It's
dude.
the Halo 2 armor, dude.
Looks nice.
Akil, I have a fucking
Man, I forgot
Halo
how tall
tattoo,
Chief
man.
was.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
You
it's
wanna
the
be-
Halo. It's the.
You want to play SWAT right now, bro? You don't want it.
You don't want it,
no,
bro.
nigga, I'm the best SWAT player I know.
All right, man.
Yeah, you are. Jesus Christ, man. It's ridiculous.
But anyway, like I said, I was with you on that. I kind of wish they showed some gameplay. Cause don't get me wrong, the cinematic is dope, but at the same time, it's like, what is he fighting? Who's out there?
Well, you gotta remember,
Yeah.
last year we literally just had what teaser? Like the
It was a
teasiest
teaser.
Oh yeah,
But, Danny,
of the
it's been.
helmet, right?
It's gonna be 5 years since 5.
Really?
It's gonna be 5 years since
God,
5.
5.
5 came out 2015.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's.
So
Well.
that's why I'm like, what the fuck? You know?
It looks nice though.
Mhm.
It looks really
I
nice,
just hope
man.
they keep it.
Oh!
Let's keep what?
See, and then Akil, look, he has it in his hand. Like, what happened? What happened?
I hope they keep this because we all know game company does that notorious shit. Oh man, this game is beautiful, and then when you get the game, it looks nothing like what the trailer showed. And I'm just like,
I'm sure, since it's gonna be a
lot of
launch
a lot
title,
of games are like that.
I'm sure, dude.
well,
That's
this is a cinematic, so this is
Yeah.
probably going to be in the game. This feels like this is in the game.
yeah,
well, probably
but
like-
you know how like you saw like the display of him like when he rebooted up. I hope they keep like how
It's probably
Oh, yeah.
how
that.
crisp it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Same.
Yeah, so this is.
But
gonna
if
be-
not, I'm still gonna be playing my PS4.
I'm
I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm not changing.
I'm telling you right now, dude, I'm gonna buy the console probably day one, dude. Real shit.
What
Because
PS5?
this is gonna be a launch title.
Oh, for the
For
the
the
new
Project Scarlet. It's
Scarlet.
such a weird announcement. They're talking about specs similar to PlayStation, but we didn't see any design for the console. We don't even have the name for the console. It's just Project Scarlet.
I like the specs. I like you know what? I like the mystery. I like they kind of telling like they're kind of showing you what the hardware
It's
is.
just weird to have it at E3 because it's like E3's like that's the console reveal. Like you have it on stage.
Also, Q, if you notice, he has the alpha version of the battle rifle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Dude, he's outside of the first ring. The ring is gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's destroyed. It's not like it's
That's the first ring.
like, yeah.
Is that what they
Was it-
said? And then this is tripping me out too. Because okay, he's in the ring, So he
That's
goes
the
to
library,
that ring.
isn't
Yeah, it's the cartographer. He goes to that ring.
he? Yeah, which
Whatever
is
that
Halo-
ring is, he goes
it-
to it because it's broken, obviously.
And it's in Halo. That's in Halo 1, isn't it? The library.
That was Halo. It's not. You know what?
Because in two
It's
you go
not
back.
the exact.
Don't you?
I don't think it's the exact one.
But remember, they didn't destroy the first ring. They just like deactivated, and that was like Halo 1.
That was 3. They go back to the first ring in 3.
But you know what I mean? Like they never destroyed it. They just deactivated it and call it a
Oh,
day.
and then they destroyed it in 3.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So
But this might be a new ring. I don't know.
yeah.
Don't know. There's so many questions here, man.
But you know what else is pretty cool though?
What?
The flood is gonna. The
Dude,
flood's gonna be
hands
there.
down, Flood is coming back. Hands down, they have to.
You
Yeah,
think that shit was?
I think 5 years they really had to sit down on this game, right? Because with with everything.
This is
five,
their last game, isn't it? Because they did 4, 5, and then 3, 4, 3.
this trilogy.
No, yeah, for
depending
3,
on
4,
how
no.
infinite
Because it was
3, 4, 3. Because they signed a contract. It was like they made 3 Halo games.
this is the 1, 2, 3 is the Forerunner trilogy,
Yeah.
and then this one is the Promethean trilogy.
But are they
Well,
gonna
no,
stick with that?
the Forerunners and the Prometheans are like the one and the
No,
same.
they're the same, but like this is more about like Prometheans.
Because
I forgot. I think there was a certain name for the first trilogy.
No, because remember the Forerunners are like their army. Because remember when you
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out when
it's
you
a
find out
branch of the
when you find out
Forerunners,
no when
yeah.
you find out the Forerunners are like were humans. That's why they look. That's why like when they open their masks, they have like skulls and shit. Because they found a way to transform them into like the Forerunners, and the Prometheans are like the actual people. That which the last dude died, the didact or whatever his name was.
Yeah,
he was the last one. That whole story was just weird, man.
it was.
And it was funny
I want
though.
to play it again to really get a
Yeah,
grasp.
it was funny though because it was their fault. Like they lost because remember humanity's like, bro, it's already too late to warn them. We got to destroy their planet. You know what I mean? And then the didact was like, yo, bro, what the fuck? And then like after they defeat humanity, reset them. It's like when they went back to their planet, it's like, oh shit, they were trying to warn us, not kill us. And it was like,
there's a lot of lore.
A lot of lore, yeah.
Books in the books, comic books, and just books.
Yeah,
So much lore, dude.
yeah. That's Halo's always been interesting to me. I played ODST. I played
ODST's like
4.
one of the better ones.
ODST was good.
I only played multiplayer for 3. I played Reach. Reach is great.
Oh,
Reach is
like,
amazing.
no,
Yeah.
Reach is
god tier.
the
of a game.
best, the best. Except for I would say I like 3's multiplayer more than I do like Reach.
I tried playing multiplayer. I'm so rusty in first-person shooters, dude. but,
Oh
like,
yeah. Well, dude, I remember when I was playing 5 at Grants. I was like, oh man, it's been so long since I played a Halo game. Yeah. Then they announced Master Chief Collection hopping on PC finally.
Yep.
And that was it for games. Before the Infinite trailer, they did talk about Stadia. No, not Stadia. What the hell is it called?
Project Scarlet.
No. Project xCloud.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
This is Microsoft's version of streaming.
I sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
Theirs is interesting, and it might actually be the better option out of everything. So before we talk about it, remember, Sony and Microsoft, they announced that they're going to partner for streaming, for game streaming like this. So maybe we're going to see something like this with PlayStation soon. But their idea for streaming is we're not getting it from servers somewhere. You can if you want, but the server can also be your Xbox. So that's basically what it sounds like is you have your Xbox on or something, and then you could just play the game on your phone while you're somewhere else, and your Xbox just sends it to your phone, kind of like the Vita and the PS3. You could just screenplay it on that thing.
Same thing with the 4. I don't know if they still do it with a lot of games now, but
It's
I
not,
remember.
I doubt it's gonna be with a lot of games. But for PS4 and Vita.
No, I'm
yeah.
saying like now that since the Vita is like officially dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if
so
they still
they-
have that. I don't know if they still have that feature for like
They showed off somebody playing Doom, I think, right? Or was it Gears or something?
Yeah, they're playing like a couple
On
games
their
that.
phone.
I didn't really check it out. I was like there, but like I didn't really
Yeah. Well, the footage I saw, I was like, doesn't look like they're really playing. I don't know. Like the way like her thumbs are moving versus like what I saw on screen. I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I heard some podcasts they talked about it. Some people played it. There was no lag from what they played. They did say though the phone was plugged to Ethernet cable, so that's a big thing, you know. But no, this might be the way better version of Stadia, you know. So
Stadia hasn't even came out yet.
Look, man, what's Stadia? Google, right?
That's Google's.
Google
yeah.
should just stay a search engine, man. Just stop.
And then remember, Bethesda's doing their cloud gaming as well with Orion. We're just getting to weird territory, man. I just hope people have the internet to do this if they want to do this. But that was it for Xbox, and next was Bethesda. They showed off Fallout 76 content. That's what it is, you know.
Now we put Battle Royale.
Yeah,
1 year later.
52 players.
Dude, don't miss me with that bullshit. What they're saying about 76.
Bro, they added
dude.
NPCs, man.
Yeah, I'm itching guys, dude. Come on. I saw Todd Howard, by the way.
Oh,
that
you did,
That dude is short, man.
Yeah.
That dude is short.
There you go.
They're not lying when they say that. That dude is short.
So they had the wife who come on stage, and she was like the art director for Okami. I forget her name.
She designed Bayonetta.
Oh, did she? Was that her?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I remember that. I remember it was a girl who designed Bayonetta.
Oh, that's cool. So she was showing off the new game that they're working on, Ghostwire Tokyo. It's just a cinematic trailer, but hey, looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait
It's
because
like Rapture shit.
I liked Evil Within, both those games.
Mm.
So it's the same people who made those games.
Dude, she was so fun on the stage.
Yeah.
It's spooky. Yeah, it looks great.
I'd be down to play
I
it.
saw.
If they had like a gameplay trailer, I'd be down. Not a gameplay trailer, a beta. I'd be down.
Then they showed off Commander Keen, the mobile game.
I heard the whole insight for that. I'm like, wow.
You know what's funny? You know what Pat said? He's like, hey guys, remember that these kids are related to Duke Nukem. And it's like, oh, also remember, these guys are the kids of so-and-so, so that means the Billy, the boy, that's probably Doom Guy. Oh, good stuff, man.
Don't make these connections, please. I
They
played
showed off,
Youngblood. Youngblood was fun.
Yeah, how was it?
Yeah, it was fine. Plays like Wolfenstein. Co-op. They have a level system now.
Is this like, what was the last one? 2?
The new Colossus, yeah.
New Colossus, yeah, and then there was Old Blood.
Is
this another one of those like standalone DLC kind of things? It's just its new
It's
thing?
probably definitely gonna feel like one because or it'll probably just end the whole Blazkowicz saga.
You saw, yeah, okay.
But it's gonna be fun. I'm definitely gonna play it. I love these games. These are just mindless shooters, dude. I fucking love that shit,
I
dude.
have them. I need to play them.
Oh, they're fun, dude. Trust me, you will not regret it.
We got another cinematic for Deathloop. It's just
Deathloop.
yeah. Did you see this?
I don't think I saw this.
Basically, there's the two main characters. One guy, I think he's trying to stop Deathloop.
Yeah, he's trying to stop the loop, and the girl, she's like, no, she wants it to continue.
Yeah.
And, in order to stop him, they have to in order to stop each other, they basically sent to stop each other.
Yeah.
These two characters?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to keep going, and I think he knows a way to stop it, but she's like, no, it must continue.
Yeah, so it's an interesting concept.
So it's Live, Die, Repeat, and what other what that Jordan Go to 11 movie?
Oh, Looper?
Yeah, Looper.
Yeah.
It's Looper and Live, Die, Repeat. Okay.
Wonder what kind of...
And what's that, as well as mixed with Mr. and Mrs. Smith, looks like it.
Yeah, there you go.
Looks cool though.
Yeah. Doom Eternal. We got stuff for that.
Oh, dude. I was listening to the Doom soundtrack today.
Yeah,
again.
were you? Yeah. It's
Oh
a
my
good
god,
one.
it's so fucking good, dude. Dude, Doom is...
Man.
Have you played Doom, man?
I haven't.
Dude,
I haven't played the latest.
play Doom,
2015
man.
one. I keep meaning to grab it up.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
No, cause dude, Doom Eternal just looks so good.
I cannot... I thank Axel for really just shoving that game down my throat, man.
Yeah.
Because...
There was a
I can't wait, man.
they showed off a new PvP mode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too crazy about the PvP
the
mode.
1v2.
Mm-hmm. I'm not too crazy, but One thing I did like about this trailer, and I know, I don't know, I could be reading too much into this, but this other YouTuber said the exact same thing, bro. If you listen to the ending of this trailer, it says final round, fight, and it sounds like slightly off from the Mortal Kombat announcer, and I was like,
yeah, that was the thing.
Dude.
Somebody was talking about it. I think it was Double Tap. It's this fighting game podcast. And they, I think they brought that up and they said maybe the chainsaw at the end of the trailer for Shang Tsung, maybe that was Doom Guy. Maybe that's not Ash from Evil Dead. Could be Doom Guy. Mm. Doom Guy would be a nice pick for
MK. He'd be too perfect for that. He'd be too perfect for this. So did you guys know that this is a whole continuous like story?
Yeah, this is after the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like even before then, it's still like from the first game, Danny, from all those years ago to the Doom 2, 64, all those games. This is all as canon.
Did you guys
canon with each other.
Did you guys watch the conference
for Bethesda?
For Bethesda,
yeah. That fucking guy couldn't shut up, dude.
Did you listen to the part when before they showed everything off for Doom? They were like, "Yeah, remember we made the first-person shooter, Doom, right? Bethesda. No, they didn't make Doom 1, the first one. I thought this was just funny.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm hungry.
We're getting cute.
Oh yeah.
The
gameplay is 1v2. You're a Doom guy, and the other two are just bosses.
Yeah, I wonder if you can switch it up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure you can, but I wonder if I wonder if you can be like, you know what I mean? Or like if you could switch up, or like if they had like different loadouts. You know what I mean?
I get you. I'm sure.
That's cool. You can play as the bosses though.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fresh.
Fuck, that's so cool.
God, look at that. Yeah.
It reminds me of my edgy days when I would be drawing demons and shit, dude. Fuck.
This is it's classic.
It's fucking amazing, dude.
I think. Yeah, that's coming out November 22nd. Perfect around holiday time.
Mm-hmm. About time too.
Yeah.
The first Doom is still so cool, guys. Have you guys ever played Brutal Doom?
No.
Dude, Brutal Doom is so badass, man. It's like a mod that like ups the gore, ups the violence, and everything.
So after Bethesda, there was actually some news that dropped. Mila and Kula Diamond joins DOA.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Hey man, they look cute. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah, I think they're out already.
Yeah. Oh, did I ever tell you how Extreme added a like an update?
Oh, they did?
They added Lei Fang and that new character.
Oh, the
Venus character. The girl from Extreme 3 Venus.
Oh, okay.
I forgot her name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I forgot her name.
So I'm pretty sure they're in 6 already. I think that was the thing. Warframe had a teaser trailer for their new story expansion called Empyrean, I think.
Empyrean?
It's Empyream. Empyrean, I think is...
Empyrean?
Yeah. The full trailer's dropping July 6th. So, you know what that means? It's time to hop back on. Especially because they got the space battles already in Warframe now. So, I gotta hop back on that. Ubisoft, yeah, I didn't watch it. We didn't watch it.
I sleep on Ubisoft, dude.
They showed off
Wildlands. They showed off
Gods and Monsters. The Assassin's Creed thing.
Yeah, the Assassin's Creed
build your own game, but it's all cartoony.
Yeah.
With Greek lore. We got the Watch Dogs stuff March next year.
Legion.
Adventure Time joins Brawlhalla. And then that's all I wrote down. I don't remember what
they showed Ghost Recon, the new game.
Oh yeah, John Barenthal was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, with his dog.
And then stuff for Honor, DLC stuff for Honor.
Oh, right, new character, right?
Yeah, character. It's like a new game mode, limited event game mode.
Okay.
They showed something for Rainbow Six Siege, which is the quarantine thing. I honestly thought that was Zombie. Remember Zombie U?
Yeah, Zombie 2?
Yeah, Zombie 2. I'm like, alright, this is cool. I actually played that game. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's,
You know what was missing from E3? The Dead Island 2 trailer.
Dying Light.
No.
No, I know.
Remember, did you see that thing that they came out and they're like, "No, it's still happening, guys." And
Yeah,
people
I
were like,
saw that. I'm like,
people were
how?
like,
How?
I know people were like, oh, "Shit, we thought this game got canceled years ago." Because I remember I pre-ordered that game. It was supposed to come out in like 2016. No, like 2015, 2016. I pre-ordered it, and I remember Jen at GameStop. I was like, "Is this game ever come out?" She's like, "Dude, I don't even know anymore." And I was like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "It's in our system. It says to be announced, but I don't know anymore." I was like, "Do people cancel the pre-orders?" Like, a lot of people cancel the pre-orders. Like, they don't know if this game is gonna happen. It's like, fuck, dude.
Ubisoft also showed off Mythic Quest, Raven's Banquet. It looked interesting.
So is this a game or a TV show?
Yeah, I don't. This is from the E3 thing. It's,
That's what I was confused about. Is it a game or a TV show?
dude, they were doing a lot of weird stuff at E3. Like Bethesda, they kept having like people, like in an interview style, thing, just explaining how Bethesda saved their lives and stuff. I'm like, this is weird. Like,
Damn, video games can save your life.
Weird shit, man. So, we did get a Surge 2 trailer. Looks pretty crazy. I don't know what's going on, because I haven't beaten it yet. But after that was Square Enix.
Ooh!
Starting off
I sleep.
strong with FF7 Remake. And,
Such high ambition for this game, but I'm so looking forward to it.
yeah, so we did get the release date before at the concert. It was March 20th next year.
2020.
Mm-hmm. And, dude, this game looks pretty good.
There's
a lot of stuff going on.
There is, and I'm glad as a guy who's never played the original, so he's been curious about it.
Yeah.
I'm just glad this is happening. I still feel as if I should go back and play the original.
I was thinking that
just
too.
to get the appreciation of what it was over what it's gonna be with this new game.
Yeah.
With the remake. Yeah. I think everyone looks great. You know,
Tifa looks great.
Oh.
I think her design's cool.
Yes.
Clean up on Al Julian?
This
Clean up on
tactical
Al
mode
Julian.
thing right here where it's just like, yeah, if you wanted, you could time stop and just plan out your attacks like a turn-based RPG. Or you could just do full action commands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boss fight looks cool. Yeah, you can equip different materia. Right?
That's what it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
But, man.
Remember, this is only part 1. Only Midgar stuff that we're getting for this. And, yeah, March 20th, hopefully we get part 2. Like,
I still think it's kind of weird, but I mean, if it really, cause I think it's all gonna make sense of why that game, cause apparently in that second part, is where you get the whole open world to you.
yeah.
So
Because I heard there's not a lot of stuff to do in Midgar. Did you play 7, Akil? No?
I got stuck. When I first played 7, I got stuck on the...
Apparently there's a part where, like, it's fucking... You have to find an item, and it's literally near impossible to find it, apparently.
Awesome. Yeah, and the fact that you can switch between characters at ease like that is
great.
Is
I love
good
it.
stuff. Yeah, it looks great. I never really got into the FF series.
I saw a video on the lore, man.
It's
It's
a lot.
complicated as fuck.
Yeah, Adam was telling me last night. He was like, "Dude, there is so much."
There's a lot of back
Uh-huh.
story, and there's also like a lot of present story.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, and then there's like side lore where the Deja Cerberus and Crisis Core
Crisis Core is what happened
and
before
Advent
this.
Children. Yeah, you know.
Dirge of Cerberus was like after.
Was it after 7?
I think so.
Was it?
Oh no, Advent Children's after 7.
Yeah, but Dirge of Cerberus.
I think it happens like around the same time.
Because I remember how Vincent is trapped in that coffin. Does Dirge of Cerberus happen before Vincent gets into that coffin? Who knows? I didn't play it either, man. I don't know.
I was like, you're talking to the wrong guy.
Boss fight looked great.
Yeah.
That they showed off.
Was Red 13?
Cloud
I was like, cool, we saw Tifa, but then we saw her gameplay later, too. That was pretty good stuff.
Great, man.
So yeah, important question is where's Tifa going, man? DOA or Tekken? You know, we're
Mortal Kombat. Equipping that material just to fuck you up.
Well, since Noctis is in the fighting game of Tekken,
she'll show up in Tekken.
it could most likely there.
I could see her in either one.
Yeah,
I would like her to be in either one.
As for DOA, I mean, like, we're getting those crossovers with SNK.
Yeah.
Which is linked to Capcom. Which Capcom is linked to Bandai Namco.
And then eventually
so
get to Square.
If we could go all full circle here, that would be nice, guys.
Yeah, so 7 looks great. Yeah, March 20th. I'm looking, next trailer I'm hyped for.
Whatever they show, I'm sure they're gonna show.
Then they show Sephiroth a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But that was kind of the thing in this game. When I saw the lore video.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really depicting Sephiroth correctly. Like, yeah, he is. It's cause, I don't know, I forgot what that's the detail, but like, apparently, Zack infuses his memories in with clouds.
That's some Kingdom Hearts shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, which was the next thing they showed off, which is the Remind trailer.
They're asking questions that need to be asked, but I'm not ready to think that hard, man.
This just shows off some extra like stuff for the story, I think, and you gotta play as a bunch of other characters.
This is right here, Danny.
Yeah.
It's towards the end of the game, and all these sequences happen towards the end of the game, so you're just gonna be playing as the characters that are present.
That's cool.
Toward that part, which is nice. I mean, I'm happy for it.
Jeez, that's some anime right there.
Oh, dude, Kingdom. This is why I love
that's
Kingdom
like
Hearts.
some Bleach stuff right here.
This is why I love Kingdom Hearts, man.
So, Akil, what'd you think of the ending of 3?
Oh yeah, now that we're in the subject.
So trash, dude. So fucking trash, bro. 3 should have been the end. They left the cliffhanger so they could make a fourth one, bro.
Hate it. No, it's well now with that ending
and that fucking dickhead. You cannot. No.
There's a whole conversation here, Akil.
No.
And we need Adam here with us, man.
Yeah.
There's a whole conversation here, man. There's a whole conversation, Akil.
No.
And that's how it starts, with a big fat no.
Dude, my nigga. Spoiler for anybody who hasn't played Kingdom Hearts 3 or don't have the intentions of playing Kingdom Hearts 3. So if you go on YouTube and watch this thing called the Kingdom Hearts back cover, it tells you like how it led up to the Keyblades and all
that
these,
shit is. I'm still trying to grasp that.
Right. it shows like why Keyblades exist and what happened in the first Keyblade War.
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense. You're like, okay, cool. So there's a nigga already wearing a cloak. You're like, that's crazy. But this nigga's a kid, so it's like that's even crazier, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fast forward 2,000 some odd years, right? To 2019, we get Kingdom Hearts 3. And, at the end of the game, this motherfucker comes to find out that nigga who was in Kingdom Hearts 2 with the guns, popping caps off and Sora's ass, was the main villain the whole fucking time. And, hold on.
No, yeah.
And what makes it worse? What makes it fucking worse? When you watch the back cover, nobody makes it.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking makes it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the game, he just summons them all back, except for that one girl.
Yeah.
Who I think she had like something else to do, and he's like, "Oh no, she did it. That's why she's not here."
But that's that. Did you ever remember we went? Oh, fuck, I forgot that place. It's like where you're in the sky and you're talking to. That's her. That's her.
Nominee?
No, it's not Nominee. It's Arya.
Oh.
That thing that you can't see.
Yeah.
That's her.
So she's the only one. So technically, what he's meaning is he gave her a mission and she completed it. Everybody else just got fucked off. Like everybody just kind of like just took L's.
But this fucking game fucks everything.
And then this motherfucker,
this
motherfucker has the black box. Fucking Maleficent and Pete are there, and they're just like, "Oh, that's what we're looking for," because it has like a book that can fuck everybody and their grandma. Sorry for cursing like that. But you're like, oh my god, that's crazy. And the guy was like, and then like they had like the ridiculous dialogue. Like I don't understand what the writers were thinking, that the dialogue was so out of place. It was kind of like some guy fell asleep at his desk pushing A, like pushing enter, and like he kind of like started dozing off. He was like, okay, that's what this said. It was like so spaced out. And then he just looks at the box. Let me tell you, I hope you guys like long stories. I'm like, what are you, this is it. It's over.
I feel like he's gonna explain like his side of everything that has happened.
If that DLC is just the fact that you can play the game over with like different characters, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's just like
It
DMC
seems like
Special
it.
Edition, right?
No, it seems like
because if you go on the PS, if you go on the store, they already have DLC out for this game, and it's two Keyblades.
It's just Keyblades, but they're gonna have more. I mean,
I 3 should have been the end. There should have been no cliffhangers.
Sora, right?
No.
supposedly this
And
is
then-
like, supposedly this is the end of the Xehanort saga.
Yeah, Xehanort.
Oh,
Saga,
and
that's
get
what it is.
this.
Long,
And
man.
get this, my nigga.
What's up, Akil?
At the end of the fucking game, they end up in the real world. They end up in the real fucking world.
Dude. Let's
And
fucking
that tripped
go.
me. That tripped
hey,
me
kid,
out.
you like Blazer Drive? You remember that shit?
Don't fucking. That was good up until the end of that fucking.
He was
That's
in
another-
a coma
that's-
the whole time.
That ending made me so mad.
And you know
But
what he says?
I only
Fuck it, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I only forgave it because the leading up to that part was good. So anyway, they end up in the real world. And I'm tripping out. I'm like, so wait, what the fuck what happened?
I don't
and
know,
then
dude. I don't
another motherfucker with a cloak was like, looks at the moon. Haha, make a heart. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Alright? That's not.
dude, that
Oh my god, that made me, the ending was so like, Square Enix or Disney wants to keep Kingdom Hearts going for whatever
I
dumb
don't
reason.
know.
They should have just ended it. The ending should have been, they beat Xehanort, everybody gets reunited, you know, with their friends, whatnot,
yeah.
and then they go back to Destiny Islands, because I'm pretty sure their parents are like, dude,
Yeah,
my kid's
what about
dead.
Sora's
Like
mom?
I'm pretty sure they're like, my kid was gone for like 20 something odd years. My kid is dead. They should have went back and like, Mom, Dad, I'm alive. And they could have been like, oh my God. Or it should have ended like in some weird like time thing where like when they go back, they're like, they're kids again. It's like, that's a crazy adventure. And like, they were only gone for like maybe all of like 3, like cause of the storm. They could have been like gone for all of like 5 hours while the search party was looking for these kids. You know what I mean? But they're literally trying to stretch this. They're going to stretch it to the point where it's not going to make any sense.
I don't
and they're
know.
going to lose a lot of fans. They should just
they
end it
are.
at 3.
I don't know.
And the DLC for this game should just be like DLC, like maybe extra like episodes to kind of fill in the gaps of like what's going to like what happened. But not a full fucking like cliffhanger ending like the one that they gave us, dude. I literally was like, when I finished that game and I saw the ending, I was like, honestly did not wait this long just for you guys to tell me there's another one coming.
That's what kind of pissed me off too. Is like, oh, wow. Well, look, okay, I get one resolve, but then another thing, and it's like, oh man, come on.
Like when they resolved the whole Xehanort thing,
That was the whole resolve.
I was like, okay, cool. You know, him and his friend were like, bro, like we were destined to like end it together anyway, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, that's a cool little ending, you know? I accepted that ending. Like, you know, he was, you know, it was ended on a good note. Terra comes back. Xehanort is like, he was an asshole, but at the end of the day, he was doing it for a good cause. You know what I mean? That's what kind of made it seem like he was an asshole, but he was doing it for a good reason. You know, he was doing the right thing in the wrong ways. You know? I accepted that. I was like, okay, you know, old friends, they go, whatever. Everybody going back. But when they ended up, after everything happened and they just wake up in the real world, I'm just like, why? You mean tell me everything was like a dream or?
I don't know, dude.
The ending was just,
It's
dumb.
so vague.
It's so vague.
It's so vague.
They
We
left
don't
it
know what
open
the
for
hell.
interpretation so they can always make more games. And it's just like, you already sealed Kingdom Hearts. Not once, but twice. The first time, it was like Sora and them closed the door in Kingdom Hearts 2. Everybody was like, shit. Everybody else woke up and everybody's like, oh, well, we're back whole. Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of weird. The organization still existed. Like, oh, we brought them back. And then a lot of them were like, well, I lost. I took an L. I got benched. I don't know why I'm here. I don't want to do this anymore, you know? And then it's like, you use the ultimate Keyblade, the Keyblade X, to lock it up, and yet they're still gonna make more games. Like, there's nothing else you guys can build on. You guys literally sealed off everything. It's it. You know what I mean? The only thing I can see them doing, if it's like a free roam game, where the Heartless is still gonna exist, like Darkness is still gonna exist, but it shouldn't be like no major villains. Like, oh, we're gonna do this. Like, it should just be like a little side game. Like,
I think there's no amount of like. I know it stresses me out. That's why I just stopped thinking about it, man. Because like it's up to the interpretation. It's up to interpretation, man, and it's like
the ending was just too the ending was too vague for me. The ending was too open end for me, to the point where like they're gonna keep making games. Oh yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
They and the only reason why the only suitable way I can see this playing out is if it's strictly Final Fantasy. Because remember, there was no Final Fantasy characters in 3.
Yeah.
So if they make a 4th one and it's kind of like you have Donald and Goofy maybe and just strictly like Final Fantasy characters, it has nothing to do with like Disney at all. You know what I mean? Like there's little Disney references here, but that's it. But nothing like, oh, you gotta go help, you gotta go to Pride Lands, you gotta go. No, it should be none of that shit. It should just be like, bro, you sealed, like you helped, like you like it could have been like one of those things like it was like a movie.
Yeah.
Like, he just comes to the real world, like, oh shit, you're real? Like, and it's like, what's going on? And it's like, well, the darkness like, just shows up in the real world or something.
It's a lot. That's why. That's exactly how I feel. I don't want to talk about it.
My rage is building up as bad. Like, I'm at the point of rage when I play fucking, like, comp and Overwatch. Dude. I'm just like, want to throw something at somebody.
And then this DLC, Remind, like, look, man, this is why I love Kingdom Hearts. I'm ride or die with this series, right?
I was at one point.
You know, and maybe one day. I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about Kingdom Hearts, man. It's just pissing me off.
Dude, like for real though. And be honest. Be honest. Huh? Julian?
Yeah.
Did it live up to the hype? After waiting
those
technically
waiting 14 years, because this DLC does not come out till the end of the year.
No, yeah. So no, but be honest. From a fan's perspective, from a fan's perspective, did it live up to the hype?
It did. The combat was great. I think the combat is better than ever before. Yeah, I agree. Sora is overpowered. I love the gummy things. They're great. The Disney aspect was lackluster this time compared to the other ones, but I'm alright with that. The story overall, I mean, we all knew it was gonna end this way. This was the closing chapter, even though, now we're open-ended like this a little. But as for this, after this saga, yes, it closes it up. But as for living up for the hype, I mean, I was satisfied. When I beat that game, I was satisfied. I'm like, alright, I'm alright with this. But then that extra thing came up, and I'm like, shit, what the fuck? What's going on? And, here I am, still thinking, scratching my head on it, and now I got this DLC, and I'm scratching my head even more. So, I was satisfied, Akil. I was satisfied with what I got. I could say that genuinely. Everything I just said.
I'm gonna end it off with this because I kind of really don't want to talk about Kingdom Hearts anymore.
It's okay, man. Me neither.
As a fan of the game, it didn't live up to the hype for me. And the reason why it didn't live up to the hype, because like the lackluster of like the Disney presence was like they straight ripped it from the movies. Like it was just the game version of the movies, which kind of really bugged me because I'm just like, I watched this. The only difference is this nigga's here.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It was like it was basically like when we went to go help when you go help out Frozen. The whole movie, damn near shot for shot, just put Sora and put Sora and them in there, and it's like little Kingdom Hearts thing. And like I said, the hype of like, I was hyped when they're like, oh man, it's coming, and they're like, yo, bro, it's coming. I was like, okay, we're gonna get it. It's dope. The combat, loved it. you know, kind of missed a little, quick time events when you push triangle and it kind of does like other shit. I did miss that, but the new system in place totally kind of like, it was like the same thing, you know, like, hey man, you like chicken? Well, try beef. And you're like, oh shit, tastes good, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But overall, it did not. It just, the story was like trash compared to like 1 and 2. Like, comparing to all the games leading up to this, it was trash, dude. Like, it basically, Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of undermined everything else that happened. It was like, you know, in Dream Drop Distance, you bring everybody back, they're reconnected, and then for some reason in 3, they're like, oh no, it was always an option. And it's like, Organization 13, they're like, some of them, they either reconnect themselves or awaken, they're like, the organization, the nobodies were like, no, yeah, dude, we still exist. And it's like, but that's not how you guys set it up. In the previous games were like, it's like one or the other. Either you're completed or you're not. And it's like, some of them are still completed and the other ones were like, well, I just came back. And it's like, well, how'd you come back? You know what I mean? Like, how'd you go back to being a nobody when it was like a process to turn you into nobodies and they can just turn it on and off when they can, you know? And it was just like I said, it's like a lot of shit that happened in 3 just undermined everything else that built up, you know? And it was just like, it wasn't worth $60. Let's just put it like that. It wasn't worth $60. 50, maybe. 40, I would have paid 40. I would have been like 40, okay, but not full 60. You know, you took out Final Fantasy characters. You took out, you know, you kind of just like, you just kind of recycled the same formula, you know, where it's like, yeah, I do say I like the fact that the Unversed were in this one too. Like they showed up like, I don't know, like, you know, emotions. Cause like when you go to Montropolis, that was pretty cool. Like that was basically like the nobody, cause like, you know, they work off emotion. I was like, okay, the Unversed are here. Makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But as for everything else, I was just like, why do we have to go back to help out Hercules again? That could have been like a little cutscene, like, oh, Herc, how do we become heroes? And he could have just been like a little speech, like, you just do this. You didn't have to go help him out again. You didn't have to go help out Winnie Pooh again. And it's like, the whole thing he was struggling with himself, like, self-doubt. Like, dude, come on, bro. You already passed this. You could have had that shit in 2, but you didn't. You got over it in 2. You know what I mean? Now you're just like, oh, well, I'm losing my friends. I'm weak. I'm like, no, you're not. You're like the most broken nigga in like Kingdom Hearts like history. Like you're like the guy who lost his heart, became a Heartless, and can still wield a Keyblade for some odd reason. Like in 3, he can wield a Keyblade in his dark form. You know what I mean? I'm just like, how can you do that? You're broken. You and your nobodies. Both your nobodies showed up and they can wield Keyblades too. So it's like,
both his nobodies?
Shion.
Oh, that's right.
Shion is his memories, and Roxas is like his physical body. Right. Anyway, Danny, I'm done.
Yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts.
I'm gonna punch at him. I'm gonna
punch at him.
Yeah, y'all can have that conversation with Adam another time.
Yeah, not in this podcast, right? This podcast is for gamers, okay?
Gamers only.
Where's my gamer fuel, Danny? I was promised gamer fuel. I'm
gonna buy some. You want some, bro?
Yeah, G Fuel.
Is it good?
I tried to do it. It's just fucking pre-workout, man.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that when I went to the store to go get me a tall can. I was like,
though I will say this, man. It made me good at the games that I was playing with.
Get you focused.
So if I play against this nigga, he says he sucks at first person, then he takes a sip of gamer fuel, and he starts like trumping me. I have every right to like get upset, right?
I'll beat
sure,
that. Yeah. I'll beat that
ass. Anyway, this game looks kind of cool too. Outsiders?
Outriders.
Outriders, yeah.
Yeah, it's another game of note from Square's conference.
You guys remember a game called Clive Barker's Jericho?
I think so.
Yeah, Jericho, yeah.
That's what this game reminds me of.
Oh, okay.
Except with the girl from Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, I was looking at Furiosa. That's some
It looks kind of, off the trailer alone, I kind of think like it's like maybe like you're on an alien planet maybe, or like aliens invaded or something. It looks crazy, you know what I mean? Like in a good way, you know, like something like the trailer alone, like all the trailers I've seen, this is one of the few trailers that kind of grabbed me like, okay, I'm gonna keep tabs on this game, you know, to see like if they release more, see, like, they're going to heaven, bro.
That's some Destiny shit. Yeah, next summer.
Mhm.
You just see like the door open up and you see like a Titan, a Warlock, and a Hunter pop up right there, and just like.
That's like the Black Garden, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Speaking of which,
Huh.
that's the setting of the new raid
You went back?
in the Black Garden.
Ooh.
Anyway,
So that was cool.
yeah. I'm very curious. I low key wanted to check out this, see if they had like a web page, maybe like get some more info. But
Well, right now the tab said check the full reveal, so I think there's a longer trailer.
okay,
All right, so the last thing they showed off now.
the worst game of E3.
It's called the official title is called Avengers A Day, that sounds really bad. It's a really bad name, I think, because it's, as the trailer shows, it's Avengers Day. You know, remember, guys, we've been waiting 2 years for this trailer, right?
Was it 2 years?
They teased it 2 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I thought it was 3.
Yeah, I honestly
thought it was
don't-
longer.
I thought it was a lot longer, but when I went back to the trailer, it was 2 years ago.
Wow.
It's
2017.
2017.
I honestly don't remember that. dude.
Well, all it was just like you see Cap's shield, you see Banner's glasses.
Yeah, all this-
Yeah,
Mjolnir.
right. But I thought that, you know what though? I thought that was like the new Ultimate Alliance. I thought it was like
that was the big Square Avengers game that nobody, like, we saw nothing until E3 this year, and I don't know, we see some gameplay. There's actually pieces of gameplay in here. They had closed door demos at E3. I saw some leaked footage for it, and the gameplay doesn't look bad. From what they were doing, it doesn't look that bad.
this is 4 players, isn't it? It's like 4
No,
players.
this is a single player game.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
By the way, I think that's Taskmaster.
That's Taskmaster, yeah.
Yeah.
So from the trailer that we get, the premise is during this invasion with Taskmaster on Avengers Day, Cap's on this helicarrier and it blows up and he dies. And then later on in the conference, they say, yes, you can play as Captain America, which is probably that scene right there. But I wonder if that's just it, or if they're going to bring him back to life or something.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's Taskmaster for sure. Then Natasha was fighting. God, like, the character models just look so weird. And part of it, maybe I am a little bit used to the MCU.
That's what I was going to say.
know?
The Marvel movies have spoiled us a
They
little
did
bit.
comment on it saying that wasn't their intentions, but come on. You had Tony's helmet pop off like it did in the movies. He's kind of doing an impersonation voice.
I was reading this thing about it.
See
and
the
it's
voice
like
actors?
The two.
It's like Troy Baker in them. I forget.
Yeah, no, yeah.
The
The voice actor, Iron Man, is Nolan North.
Mhm.
Troy Baker is Hulk.
Yeah.
And
They were showing off in the conference too.
yeah, and then in this game, I guess they showed as I guess if you pay attention to the trailer, Abomination.
Abomination's
Yeah,
in here,
Abomination's in
Yeah,
here.
he's coming up right now.
Abomination and Taskmaster.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Yo, they brought that suit. I
Yeah, the
can't wait,
superior
man.
Iron Man
I
suit.
love it.
That hyped me up. So, but my problem is the story, because from what we see is Cap dies, the world looks like it goes to shit, because I guess the Avengers disband.
Civil War.
I don't know. It was weird. That's probably.
What do you think that is? That last thing?
I don't know.
Oh,
is it
my
that
God.
thing from Fantastic
Okay.
Four?
No,
Galactus?
so
I
I'm reading
doubt
the plot of this.
They also
And,
showed
uh,
Ant-Man, and
yeah,
I think
Hank
they
Pym.
teased Hawkeye too, or he's gonna be in there.
But I'm reading the plot. Apparently, the world's blaming them
Mhm.
for Captain America dying,
Yes, Incredibles.
and because of that, no, you're right. And guess what? The whole world bans superheroes. That's the plot of the game.
Sokovia
Mr.
Accords.
Incroyable.
Yeah.
No, Danny, not. No, I'm just kidding. So does that mean we get to see Quicksilver take a bullet again?
Yeah.
Oh, not again.
So we're getting Hank Pym. It's not a
How you so fast, my
Lang.
dude, and still catch a bullet, bro?
Not Scott Lang, Hank Pym.
Yeah. They said there's gonna be microtransactions.
Yeah.
There's gonna be online, which I think online, right?
No, I think it's 4 players. I think it's like one of those. I think it's like
Well,
you
campaign single player.
Yeah, but I think it's like one of those, like if you run like kind of like
You can run missions. Probably.
yeah, like run like little
Yeah.
missions or something, or hopefully kind of like some shit like remember like in the X-Men games, the Ultimate Alliance games where you go to Cerebral and you just like do like little test missions and shit.
Oh well, yeah, we'll talk about Ultimate Alliance coming up.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like if the multiplayer is like that, you know how I mean? Like when you do like the battle simulations inside the mansion, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like that. I'd be down for that. You know what I mean? If it was something like, You know, you just dicking around with your
Mhm.
with your boyos.
Yeah, so there was leaked footage it's out on YouTube, just like of gameplay. It's like a 12-minute video. The white balance is really bad. You could barely see the screen. And I'm like, it's 2019, dude. We have good cameras on our phones. Like, what?
Right? So why we keep getting blurry pictures of fucking Bigfoot? I'm
Bro,
just
where's
saying,
the-
my nigga,
where's the
that's a
HD
conspiracy.
UFO photos, bro.
Everybody has a fucking iPhone, but no one's finding these cryptics anymore. Bullshit, bro.
So the demo they
Bullshit.
played, it's one of those sequences where you get to try out each character. Like you'll fight a couple enemies, and then it'll do a quick little cutscene into the transition to the next character. And yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Iron Man has some nice combos. Thor had some nice combos.
Oh my god, the other thing that kind of pissed me off.
We're going back Kingdom Hearts.
I'll save it for another
No, we're
day.
done. We're done. Akil,
I'll
we're
save it
done.
for another day. But you know what? I don't think this is it, Chief.
I was disappointed. I'm disappointed, one, because we didn't get a gameplay demo during the conference.
Mm-hmm.
Two, they had a banner on the convention center for this thing. They had did you see it, Julian, when you were there? They had like a whole setup. Like they had these displays of all the suits and
Yep, I
stuff.
saw
And
that.
I'm like, what is
I saw
this?
that.
Man, I saw Caps, like a photo of Caps that looked really bad.
I don't know what that whole display thing was for, honestly.
Like
there's
there's all this hype for it, and it's like there's nothing. We didn't, like, what we're watching now that's not shown to the public. You know, it's like, that's pretty disappointing. It's just crazy, like all this build up for nothing. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can play as Cap. Okay, I don't like Cap's suit. It looks so weird.
It reminds me of the Captain America movie.
First Avenger.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's like that's like a
like a more
like
modern.
a SWAT vest that he's rocking.
He's a super soldier. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not impervious to bullets.
Yeah, it's just weird, man.
You know what though? I love how everybody's like, ugh, what's with these character designs? And then Square Enix like, we appreciate it, but this is staying.
We always love community feedback. However, we have no plans of changing the character designs. I was like, ouch, that's a hard.
You're not gonna Sonic us, bitch. This game's too close to coming out. You're not gonna Sonic us.
I think Thor looks the best out of all of them. Tony just looks weird.
No, I would say Bruce Banner, like not
You-
Hulk, but Bruce
You really
Banner.
can't do much with Bruce.
That's what I mean. Like Bruce Banner could look like anybody.
I could look like Bruce.
Do it like I've seen Office Depot employees. Yeah,
anybody,
You know.
anybody could look like Bruce Banner. Just
Yeah.
make sure. Just
So that was it for Square, and then finally the Nintendo Direct to end it all. Started off with Smash trailer.
Actually, no. Hold on. We'll go back to my brother here on this.
Yeah. Look, I get it. It's a big thing in Japan. Oscar loves the series. When I saw it, I'm like,
the Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest reveal.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is like stupid popular, dude. Like stupid popular.
As big as Final Fantasy out there. It's crazy.
The slimes are super.
Did you see the
iconic.
slime controller
Mhm.
coming to Switch for the port for 9?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're getting Dragon Quest. Is that Moana?
No, this is my brother's reaction to Dragon Quest, and then he has
Banjo.
a reaction to.
I never played Banjo. What can I say except
That's pretty good.
I think your heroes from like the last 4 games.
4,
This guy right here,
6,
he's from
9,
the last
11.
game that came out.
Yeah, the Trunks looking guy.
Yeah.
Dude, the memes, the Dragon Ball memes with Dragon Quest.
Dude,
is-
no, have
is
you
hilarious.
ever seen Dragon Ball? Have you ever seen the characters?
Yeah, well, it's
They
Toyama's
sh-
work.
No, I was like, they straight up are Dragon Ball. They're straight up like Dragon Ball Z material
Yeah.
character, dude. They're just like one color palette away from just going Super Saiyan, dude.
Yeah, so gameplay looks interesting. I think this is important. Yeah, so there's, I think, 4 or 5 Dragon Quest heroes?
Yeah, I think you switch them like this, like with costumes. I think it's like,
Yeah, that's the thing. They're costumes, not Echo Fighters. Because if you remember, they always do the mural where they reveal the next spot for the guest characters. They didn't add all the other guys. The other Echo Fighters are in the mural, so they're just skins, just like Bowser Jr., Inkling.
Oh yeah, Bowser. Yeah, Bowser Jr. You can be like Iggy and Martin and all.
I think that's just it, right? For skins, like of different characters. It's just them and
Those other Dragon Quest characters. This guy's from that PS2 game.
I remember him from a hentai.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Yeah.
But I like how they show all of them.
And this guy, I think he's from like 3.
Isn't he in Yeah, he's in Jump Force.
Is he?
I think.
Oh well.
Dragon Quest? Yeah, because there's a Dragon Quest manga from Toriyama.
Oh okay. Well,
Yeah, it looks like they all play the same Sword and Shield. Then they have like a Mega Man Ultimate. I guess that's your neutral B, like Shulk. I would assume. Yeah, because I'm like, if they are Echo Fighters, that's a lot of slots to look on the screen.
Oh yeah.
And then there's all the heroes from all the games. Dragon Quest was, I think, like Oscar's interest. I'm like, I'm interested.
I want to play that last game.
11?
11, yeah.
Would it be 11? Yeah.
11, yeah. The definitive version's going on Switch in September, I believe.
Oh, on Switch then? No.
Yeah. So that's how they started off. Pretty cool. They showed off your boy, Akil, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Which I like the multiplayer idea for this game.
With
I'm gonna give me a
Luigi?
Switch. Yes. Nobody like it's like you guys are like a mansion and you guys are trying to like hunt ghosts and go different.
Dude, is
floors.
Casper in this game?
Dude, this is just Luigi's Odyssey, man. That's all it is.
Luigi's low key getting bank out here. Like Mario's running around like going to planets and stuff. Luigi's like, I got a hotel to run, dude.
Yeah.
I need to get a Switch. I'm gonna get a Switch for Smash in this. How many games on Switch that I would jump to get, you know?
Oh, definitely I'm getting this one for sure. I love Luigi's Mansion 1. I didn't play the second one on DS though.
Yeah, so this is going on Switch. Last game was on 3DS, right? 2. Wasn't there an arcade?
There's an arcade game of this, yeah.
Yeah.
I should borrow my
Wasn't that round 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Round 1.
I should borrow my girlfriend.
I mean, I was watching Ghostbusters 2 last night, so.
I like how you just slam them and just beat the hell out of the ghosts.
So yeah, Luigi's Mansion. This is a weird one. Dark Crystal,
dude, yeah.
Age of Resistance Tactics. Now, if you guys don't know, Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance is the Netflix prequel show that's happening for the original movie, Dark Crystal. And, here is the game.
I fucking sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
I think, I don't remember much of Dark Crystal, but,
I never watched that movie.
yeah. You know what? I always get it mixed up with, I think Pan's
Labyrinth?
with
No,
Labyrinth.
it's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
The one with David Bowie?
Yeah. I always get them mixed up, but it's like you could clearly tell they're way different.
Yeah.
But turn-based RPG.
It's Jim Henson.
Mm.
You know who Jim Henson is? Like Jim Henson Productions? Like, the same dudes who made like Muppets made this movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You remember Fragile Rock?
Yes. Oh, those guys.
It's also same people too.
Oh, that's cool. Game looks interesting. It's coming it's this year.
This game reminds me of D&D, man.
Yeah. That was a weird one. We got Link's Awakening.
Oh my god. More fucking Zelda shit. No, I'm
There's
just
a
kidding.
lot of Zelda stuff.
No,
at
I
the
know.
Conference.
Unpopular opinion of mine.
You don't like the Zelda series?
I just think it's overrated as fuck.
Mm.
I never got into
I just
those
played
games.
him in Smash. I just play as Link.
Yeah, I never got into the series. It never was for me.
I played Wind Waker. I like Wind Waker. Like, I like the games. It's just, fuck, man. Like, shut up about it.
I like the art style.
The art style for this game looks really nice.
The amiibo looks really nice.
The amiibo, it looks like it's just that.
Mhm. Well, I think amiibos are best when it's very simplistic looking. Like the Piranha Plant one looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's cool. Yeah. Link's Awakening. That was a Game Boy game?
It's a Game Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude. Game Boy. Yeah.
Hopping on Switch.
I'll play this one for sure.
Yeah, I know there's people hyped for it.
Cause, you know, if you hate something, man, you gotta know it. No,
Yeah.
just kidding. These games,
Yeah, Trials of Mana remake. and then the Collection of Mana
Yeah, the mana games.
announced for Switch.
There's so many games I want to try, man. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much. I'm sorry. Oh.
Yeah, I remember hearing like this series. More waifus.
More waifus.
More waifus.
This guy has some crazy hair, though. Did you see that? He's like some Blanca hair.
Yeah,
right
look
here,
at
dude.
that is some Blanca hair. Dude, that's like old school anime.
Yeah,
I
this
appreciate
is so
that.
old school anime, man.
We got the new Fire Emblem game.
God.
Is it Three Houses?
Here we go again. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a series I never.
I never played Fire Emblem. Yeah, me neither.
It's a good series.
Is it?
It's a good series. It's kind of one thing about Fire Emblem I thought was really cool. Like basically anybody can kill anybody.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? There's like matching, like if somebody has an axe, a sword is better, or if you have a sword, if somebody has a sword, a lance is better, and if you like shit like that. It's like it's kind of like a matching when you fight game. But like another crazy thing is if you die, if your character dies with the best shit, guess what? It's gone.
Damn.
Forever.
Yeah, I remember hearing
That's
stuff
punishing.
about that. Yeah. I like the.
Do you have Ivy's sword? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. The game looks nice though. I like the graphics for
these
it.
games look nice. They look great.
Yeah, especially for Switch. Yeah. Yeah, it's, The Witcher 3 is being ported to the Switch. That's a big one.
That was a weird one. I'm like, whoa. I thought this happened already. Oh, look, she's dead.
It's very anime. I like it.
Oh, anime.
Dude, was that Skull Knight from Berserk?
Shit, bro. Berserk DLC confirmed? No.
Alright, boys. Daemon X Machina. Got another trailer.
I don't know what this is.
Me neither. I was in.
You guys, they showed this last year too.
Did it?
Yeah.
Is this like a series or would this?
No, I think this is a new title.
That guy threw that sword the size of the length of a bus. You see that?
I think it's just gonna be one of those crazy mech games.
Yeah, no, this game looks good.
Whoa. Is this Pacific Rim?
Dan doesn't like Pacific Rim.
Rip, are you serious?
September 13th. The plot is so bad. It's very predictable for me.
Wait, in
the first one.
Oh, the first one? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's another segment.
Yeah.
Things that people like that Danny hates.
Look, I'm sorry, man. Okay.
No, you're not. Sorry is when you bump into somebody. You're committing a crime.
this game's made by Marvelous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Senran Kagura people. Yeah. It was just cool mechs. I was like, yeah, I'm down. They showed off Panzer Dragon Remake.
I've never heard of this game before.
I've heard of this is like an old game.
Yeah, that's what Ryan was telling me. It's an old game. So I get to spear people with my dragon head.
Dude, that looked like the things from Avatar that they ride.
Oh, those things? Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. Something I would play.
It's not Turok.
You said it was Panzer Dragoon?
Panzer Dragoon, yeah.
Who's this made by?
Let's look it up. Panzer Dragoon, Team Andromeda. Yeah, okay.
The flying reminds me a lot of
Google's not telling me much.
The flying reminds me a lot of Drakengard. That's why I was like,
okay.
who's this made by? Astral Chain.
Astral Chain, baby.
It looks cool. Watching more gameplay about it, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Platinum, I love
Platinum being
games.
Platinum. That's all I want.
Where is my Jurassic Park Platinum game? I'm telling you, man. There could be segments where you're playing as, a human, hunter.
Okay, yeah.
Or something, and some crazy dinosaur shit happens. You're just fighting weird dinosaurs, right? The comps could be crazy as fuck to fight, or the Dilophosaurus could be crazy. Crazy boss battles and stuff. And then there's another side where you play as a raptor. One with quills and hair and shit.
So you're rocking a dual disc with your stand on it.
Yeah. That looks cool. I'm
that's,
definitely gonna play this one.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely, yeah, that's platinum.
You know what else? I just wish they got me Bayonetta 3, something Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get a teaser or anything.
Anything. But like I said, I'm pretty sure next Direct we'll get something.
Yeah, in like next few months, probably. They showed off Ultimate Alliance 3. Now, this is a weird choice that they did. At the end of the trailer, they revealed that X-Men, Fantastic Four, and what was the third one? Let me pull it up real quick. And Marvel Knights characters, they're all going to be DLC. Which I'm like, that's really weird because we had a full trailer with the X-Men showing them off, which was a big thing. I'm pretty sure Wolverine's on the cover of the game that last I saw. But yeah, they're going to be showing up later, which to me that's a bad idea. But did you play this while you were there? Oh, you didn't go to Nintendo's.
The Nintendo lines were so long, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But it looks like Ultimate Alliance from the gameplay I saw. It looks good. This is kind of one of the reasons why I'll probably grab a Switch too, is to get this game.
Yeah. Marvel Ultimate Alliance is always a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope,
Yep, next month, July 19th already.
Wow.
Yeah, see, expansion pass, you get stuff from Marvel Knights, X-Men, Fantastic Four. Which is, I hope that doesn't
pretty
mean the
decent.
characters, does that mean you can't play as them at launch? Which,
I mean,
know.
they probably give you like a sample of each. You know what I mean? But you don't get like the full
I
roster.
don't know. I'm pretty sure Wolverine's on the cover of the game.
Hey, man. Oh, I like how this is like a DLC or whatever.
Yeah, Kanan's the Hyrule, Cryptid and Necrodancer with Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rhythm type of game, right?
What?
The Necrodancer, the Crypt of the Necro. I don't know.
Fight to the beat as Cadence. Yeah, you can play as Link and Zelda as well. Looks cool. I think this is out already.
Gee, I wonder what Ganon's up to.
Mind his damn business.
So this game looks. I like the sprite work.
I like
for it.
the sprite work for this game too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep, it's already out.
Gee, I wonder what Candace is up to.
They delayed Animal Crossing, right?
Yeah,
I
they
think,
delayed it until next year, which I mean, I hope it's understandable to a certain extent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just probably adding something or maybe, do some more. But.
Mm-hmm. We got No More Heroes 3 announced. You could find the extended uncensored trailer online. But yeah, they revealed this game. It's cool.
I've never played these games. I've always wanted to.
Yeah, these games always look interesting. Is his name Travis Touchdown, right? Yeah. That's just us right there.
Who is this? Atlas, right?
Is this Atlas? That sounds about right.
So he just turns into Iron Man.
Yeah, I never really, I know Matt from Best Friends is yeah.
Big fan of this.
Same, yeah, this is, Ubisoft. Yeah. Well, for a publisher, yeah. Developers is Grasshopper. Killer 7. Oh, yeah, and Lollipop Chainsaw, that's right.
Lollipop
Killer's
Chainsaw
Dead,
was a
Let
great
It
game.
Die. Yeah, I remember when the, what was it, the last game that came out? It looked interesting. But, he's just...
Is he wearing like a
basically,
Joy Division shirt? Are you serious?
Well, he basically looks like Diego from DOA 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, everybody got super hyped because there was another Smash trailer for the boy, Banjo-Kazooie.
I have to say, this is by far one of the best reveal trailers for the simple fact Duck Hunt's an asshole.
Honestly, I do. Once that little puzzle piece came out, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's Banjo.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Duck Hunt's an asshole, dude.
Mhm.
When
They did that last year, right?
Yeah, with King K. No, it was
Yeah.
King DDD. He's like,
Yeah.
haha, I'm not King K. Roll. And then
Yeah.
it's King K. Roll.
I like how somebody pointed out when I was reading the comments, like, can we point out that they're sleeping with the enemy? And I was like, it's true.
Yeah. I still, every time I see these cinematic trailers for the character reveals, I'm like, this just looks so good.
It does.
Like, Nintendo, what are you sleeping on, bro? But, yeah, the whole, yep, that's Banjo, and then it's like, yeah, that's Duck Hunt. Banjo looks good. His model looks fine.
I like the fact that it was crazy because they're all from Rare.
Well, that's why they're there. They're like, oh, our boy's back. You know.
So,
well, okay. The real question is, what's Kirby gonna look like? What's he gonna have? Because he's using. It's Kazooie, right? I haven't played the banjo.
I'm pretty sure. I'm sure he's just turning to banjo.
Yeah. So he's coming. I think they said fall of this year, which to me sounds like probably October. I hope October, because that'll give him room for December, and then February for the last character for this pass. Yeah. So that's a smash. Yeah, I never played banjo games, but that's cool.
I like how the guy, the CEO of Xbox, he's like, that was an easy deal. To get him into Smash. He's like, that was an easy deal.
And then,
because I remember they bought Rare hoping to get Donkey Kong, and Nintendo's like,
they're like, nah, fam, that's
we keep Donkey Kong, y'all keep everything else.
You didn't hit refresh on the page, bro. That is.
Y'all didn't see the fine print?
Yeah,
we keep Donkey. This is like a fine print. We keep Donkey.
So they ended it off with Breath of the Wild sequel. They didn't reveal a title for it, so because she's got short hair. Or it's braided up or whatever. But, yeah, it looks interesting. They're keeping the same, I guess, thematic. So people are saying that hand holding Ganon, that's another Link from before. And another Zelda's try to stop Ganon, and he's from, just another timeline. Or something.
The Ganon.
Yeah.
Let's play some football.
Did you play Breath of the Wild, Julian?
No. I know Adam let me borrow it. Actually, matter of fact, Pepe was playing it today.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna try it. I know I say these games are just overrated as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But I will try these games. I mean, I don't hate them.
Legend of Zelda series I always wanted to check out.
I don't know what's the best entry, dude. All I know is that I played Majora's Link.
Well, they're all different Links and Zeldas, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole point of the series? Yeah.
Once you include time travel in your series, nothing's consistent anymore.
So yeah, that's happening. That's cool. It's rare to get a sequel to a Legend of Zelda game. So.
Well, technically, Majora's Mask is a sequel to Twilight.
I think so.
Forgot what the name is.
Something like that.
Ocarina of Time. There you go.
And that was E3. Not too bad.
Yeah, this series E3 is.
It was alright, yeah.
When I was there, dude, it's just a lack.
Lack of energy.
Lack of energy, man. Like, I don't know, I just felt not everything was on par as last year.
Yeah.
But I had a good time still.
That's cool. Yeah, there was definitely interesting games this year, but next year though, I'm gonna be hyped if we get PlayStation. I just want to see more PlayStation stuff. Give me All-Stars 2. That's all I want.
I'm sure with whatever they decide to do with the next PlayStation experience, everything will be shown there. Which
I hope it's this year.
I hope so too.
I want to go. I want to check it out.
It's great, dude. I had a good time.
Yeah, that's right. You went, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that'll wrap us up here today.
Oh, we'll spruce it up.
Yeah, that'll be it for us today, guys.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening, sticking around.
B3 for until next year.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
you.
Well,
if there's a next year,
I'm sure there will be.
I
mean, it's gonna take a while. Next few years, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, because we're getting the next gen consoles revealed for sure.
Yeah, I'm positive. Like Xbox gonna save next E3 to show it off.
Well, because the fact that Infinite's said holiday next year, so they're gonna have to reveal it. PlayStation's gonna reveal PS5 and all that. So thanks for listening again, guys. You can email us at unversedpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on social media at Unversed Podcast anywhere you go. And, of course, check out Marvel Talk. Got a new episode coming out soon. And that is all she wrote. But that'll be for us, guys. So we will catch you guys later.
Next time. See ya.
Shinra. I don't know exactly what they answer, but they wanna get control of their live stream, and I just can't let that continue. They don't care who they hurt, who they injure, wanna turn the whole planet against us. So it's simple, you join the resistance, or you wind up going against us. My name is Barrett Wallace, and I'm known for paralyzing, pulverizing punks into submission. I ain't fantasizing. Wish this world wasn't violent. It'll get worse if we allow it. I head with a cannon for an arm and a mind with nothing but revenge inside it. I represent Avalanche, man, these chumps don't have a chance. Watch them scatter, man, whenever Barrett's laying the battle plans. Our people beside me, team for Vivaldi, with a better voice of reason. Got big, got wedge, and just see anybody in my way, I'm squeezing. Get behind me, I'm leading, but bomb in the region, it's gotta be the highest treason. But we came too far to back down, I'm not leaving till we even. Break it to whoever wanted, you can get it quick. Got the president of Shin, but throwing fits. It's our world, they can't get control of it. Ain't nobody hopping on the train till it's over with. Insurgents, not a bit nervous. Encouraged, got a bit further to go by any means. Getting rid of our enemies. AVALAMCHE, yeah, that's who we be. Insurgents, not a bit nervous. No lip service, got a bit further to go. Do what I gotta, kid. Who want a problem with AVALAMCHE, yeah, that's who we be.
BARRET, they gon' have to come get me if they want me. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't care about much. Just my daughter Marlene and my people being free. So you gotta understand, son, I don't have the answer. I just keep the faith and I always keep a handgun. No, I mean it literal, cause I got a handgun. I call it a gun arm, so I'm never unarmed. Got it as a battle scar from this chick's